seconds. I'm gonna mute you for a minute, okay? So put in the chat, I'm muted for a second. Important. Hey y'all, I had y'all on mute. I don't know. Hold up, I'm gonna show y'all what we did in a minute. Okay. I know I'm muted. Don't you see the comment? He was letting y'all know while I was muted. It's back to school church edition. So they're playing gospel music. It's very loud, and I'm sure YouTube will copyright. I'm currently bringing... Okay, come on. No, it don't. Okay, yeah. Yeah, see, De'Ara said, hey, y'all. As y'all see by the title, she at a back-to-school church, so it's muted because she is loud, yes. Just got here, too. We haven't even been here this long. We just got here, too. I haven't been on here 5 minutes yet. You done? Okay, here mama come. Okay, so just let me know when you're ready. One of my friends told me about this back to school, so here we are. You know, because we're not too proud to come and get some free school supplies. You know, as a mom of 6. I never claimed to be rich. And even if I was rich, yeah. Rich is different levels. I'm coming. I got to be loose. There are different levels of rich. Wash your hands. Here. Rub them together first. I'm gonna put you up here. Rub them together good. Okay, come closer. Come up here. Come up here to the water. Come on. Your hands can reach. Okay. Here. Here. All right. Come on, right there. Yeah, honey, we need all the free school supplies we can get. Anybody else want to donate? Take gift cards, cash app, super checks. Look, this is the braiding station where they're in here braiding the little girl's hair. It's free braiding and all that. I think that's a good thing. Y'all know my niece gonna braid the girls. This tip. Okay, this is when they're doing the free haircuts. So they're cutting the boys' hair in here. See, my son, TJ should have been here. I need to call DT. And he need to bring his brother. Come on. So if y'all were on our live yesterday, y'all saw that we went to Sam's Club for back to school and getting supplies and stuff like that. And this lady inside the Sam's Club not only bought Janelle a bento box, which is a lunch box and a water bottle, but also bought all three of my other kids one. And while she's here, y'all, hey, we meet again.
I was just telling you.
Told me, he said he just saw you. And I was like, this is the lady that bought the kids the lunch boxes yesterday, y'all. And look, we meet again.
I actually was brought them
for the thing. Oh, see, that's good.
And so I got bows and stuff. If y'all want to check them out.
Look at some bows.
And then I bought some other stuff from Sam's, but it's gone now. It was like a pack of
oh yeah, we need some headbands.
Yeah, they headbands. I had bows, but they took But I had some like a
what are these? These headbands too, like handmade. Janelle, you want some headbands? These headbands. Here she go, babe. He was with Dad. He was in the cart with Dad and going to get some free samples. So that's why you didn't see him. But see what he got in his hand? That water bottle. So that girl, he couldn't wait till we got home and open it up and put the water in. They were so happy. 4. He read it's like, Mom, I'm gonna have this for my pre-K water bottle. And I was like, yeah. My nephew. All of it. Oh, it don't matter. Let's go down here and see this real quick so I can set this down. Are these library cards? Jaleel the only one that don't have one. Y'all have them. I don't know. Wait a minute. Okay, y'all, here's the event. Let me flip my camera. Oh, well, she need a library card. I'm gonna sign y'all up for free library cards right there. For the library. What's this for?
No, now we're gonna see if they gonna found that some more this year.
want what?
Oh, well, that one that big thing, she want about them from Sam.
Oh, yeah, but she bought those boxes too. Well, we need whatever. Yeah, all right. Tell me. They need to come with me. Come and learn. Hey, Orlando. Hello.
Hey, I'm trying to find a ticket backpack.
So when y'all get y'all backpacks, walk around this way so y'all can take pictures.
If you haven't got a backpack, come get a backpack.
Come on, chick.
If you haven't got a backpack, come get a backpack.
Shiloh. Pick what you want.
If you haven't got a backpack, come choose a backpack.
Janelle, you want this? Is that the same thing? We got a zipper in the front. Oh, you like that one? Which one you want?
Got a backpack, come grab a backpack.
Janelle. Janelle.
If you haven't got a backpack, come get a backpack.
Go with
Got a
Journey.
backpack, come grab you a backpack. You get to choose any backpack.
I'm trying to see what color my other daughter wants. Yeah. What color you want? Don't get your stuff put inside your backpack. Get in the line right here.
Yeah, if you haven't got a backpack, come grab you a backpack.
I got all kinds, like these kinds. What? Come on. Want some crayons? Do they come to you for crayons? Here, with some crayons.
Sorry, we ran out
It's okay. It's okay. You're welcome. She said we appreciate whatever we get. For him. He can take some regular ones because he in pre-K. So the regular kind, yes ma'am, or at least one of them because, yeah. Okay. Okay, oh, what you need? Crayon. Put your crayon here.
Did you get you some crayon?
Did you? No. Can you put him a regular kind? Like cause they going to pre-K, yeah, those kinds.
So when y'all get y'all backpacks, go around there and take a picture.
There, where you going? Your water bottle.
Give her backpack.
Okay, come around here, take a picture with the passport. Come on. Come on. Okay, y'all, I'm back off mute. I apologize. Hey, Paul. Yeah, go what you wear. I want to put these in the car. Babe, I want to put these in the car. All these bags, girl. I'm going to eat my sandwich.
Mama, can we go to the contest? You go by yourself.
Come on.
Well, they going to get Daddy!
Yeah.
Daddy!
I'm following you. Go to the car. Told y'all it was loud. Y'all do it your way, then you gotta open it. These ain't gonna do that. Open it up. Lock it back. All right, come on. All right, we're back on mute for a minute. I want to go where the less music at. Happy Saturday, you guys. I got me a pulled pork sandwich. We got tomorrow when the kids at church, we're going to go get school clothes and shoes, y'all.
I gotta get my hair.
Nope. Huh?
I'm not going. Talia gonna spend a night over, so she can do my hair.
Uh-huh. You can spend that? Oh, my bad. Oh, daddy do this. Get in line. What a face paint. Oh, they cut hair and braid hair on the inside. Shoot, I was gonna call DT back up.
Strawberry card.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, no.
Have a strawberry card.
The Marlon lost
See,
that
it's
car.
not a library for like with my name, the name like on
But ain't y'all at school? Got y'all name on the one?
Yes, but Shallow and Jaleel got to get another one. They lost it.
I'm gonna sign them up. I'll face paint right there. The lady upstairs doing the library card. Because Charlotte didn't have a library card. Wait a minute.
Charlotte, pay attention.
I heard a ding ding. Thank you for the Cash App call. Thank you, Carl Belton. Thank you so much. Towards the school together.
You got $1.
Why would you give me $1? With if he did, that's all he had to say, we would appreciate it. But Carl, that's my boy. Hard working tradesman.
How many people want me? Blue? Who's coming in?
I need to get in the shade. Excuse me. Why you just send that picture to me? I don't know why I didn't ask. I don't know why I didn't ask for you.
But if you follow our Facebook page, it'll probably be out there.
I'll find it. I wasn't even thinking.
Popcorn?
Is this the popcorn line? Good morning, Orlando. Well, afternoon. That's what everybody. Wanda Dawn. Right out.
Hey, Zari. You want some popcorn?
That babe over there, over there, the path. I want some popcorn after you take care of the kids. I said I want some after you take care of the kids. Is he getting his face painted? Is he getting his face painted? You want to put his chips in my purse? What's that? It's cotton candy? Oh, thank you for the super chat, right? I can't get the super chat till September, but thank you. But thank you. YouTube is 30 days out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see, Jalea finna get her face painted, y'all. What you finna get, Tay Mama?
Yeah, I don't know why she did that. She just made me sit down.
What? Oh. So she finna go in there and press by the hell. Yeah, yeah. That's why I said I'm gonna get Khalil one of them before she go off to school. I do not like cotton candy. It's good. I see you got your water bottle staying cool. Yeah. You drank it, didn't you? Let's see what she can see. Oh, I'm sorry. It's like I'm sorry. It's like, girl, get out of my way. Oh, you're gonna be a unicorn. That's what it look like. Shallow, you don't want face paint?
Shallow. The rest of the thing there, look. One got the chicken.
But like I said, they braiding hair and cutting hair in the inside. But my niece is doing my girl's hair, so Jalea hair is already done. She went to Chattanooga to get her hair done. Huh?
Who seated this? Nobody.
Jalea?
I said who seated this?
Nobody. Here. Turn around.
Here you go, baby. Welcome.
Turn the man.
You want some popcorn, little man?
Dearis, you tried to spell her name, baby. What's that? Some sunglasses? Dearis, it is J-E, capital J-E, apostrophe, capital L-E-I-G-H-I-A. Yeah, I know. You tried, baby. That do say Jalea, though. Yeah. Look how you spell Jalea name. They are terrible. Janelle getting face painting too, Dearis.
Yeah.
Mom, you got a pen in your purse? Okay, Mom, you got a pen?
A pen? Yeah. Wait. Girl, was one of y'all already open? Let me see. It's I know what it is, but it got a dry. You're not able to tell. It's like a swordfish with the nail got. Some popcorn. What's popcorn? The lime right there.
There you go.
I don't drink beer.
I hear the one. I have the one.
Well, do you want some popcorn? Get in line right here. Hey, get in line right here behind this girl. There's not a line. Yes, Jalea. Jalea. Right here behind her. Yeah. They got cotton candy too. I don't want cotton. She's gonna get some popcorn. What is a semi truck? For 18 women? Huh? He making it. Get in line. He behind you. Wow. Jalea. Where are you going, Jalea? You was in front. Why come it don't look like a church? It is. What? Who? Daddy got his top on. Go get a nine and get some. I make them hot candy.
How you doing? Good. You got your backpack?
Oh yeah, see Thomas there. See you play some more. Somebody don't look like a church. We can't eat at church. Dang, God can't feed us. Okay. You don't want popcorn before we walk out. Or you getting cotton candy. But this is the line right there. I'm gonna walk out. What? Okay, what that mean? Y'all use the bathroom or what? Don't leave his water bottle. I think she gotta use the bathroom.
She do.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Taking that.
Yeah. I told her don't forget his water bottle. Don't forget his water bottle. It's like I just seen you eating. Yeah. It's a back to school bag. It's the other side of the church where the pulled pork and the chicken is. Come on. You hear the mercy? Come on. What? No. Come on, take us to the bathroom. Like I said, in here is where they're doing the free haircuts for the kids and the free braids on this side. So they're braiding the little girl's hair for the freezy, Black community events. They doing real good. Yeah, but you go out of town to get your hair done. But you could have got it done here. Give me that popcorn. I'll be right here.
Get a
Jaleel, you done? Okay. Wash your hands. Come on. Hurry up. They're right there sitting down. Get the paper towels on the counter. Girl, get a paper towel. Dry your hands good. The trash is over here. And pick up your backpack. Come on. Go. Again, y'all check out the braiders.
My cousin Shantae, what you doing?
Hey, I didn't even know you. I've been recording you this whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Check out the people braiding kids' hair. Y'all, this is my whole cousin right here, and I just London just went at practice, right? She ain't gone nowhere, right?
No, she went practice yesterday.
This little boy right here.
Okay. Dollywood, Journey them told me. I was like, good, yeah, we can't. This is my cousin, y'all. Braiding hair for the community. Ooh. Now this one, yeah, this a good one. That's what I call prep. How long? What time you got here? Gotcha. Well, my niece Kalia gonna look. Was she on YouTube live? Now I sure send you this little clip.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see the braids. Look, when my niece go to college in October, I'm gonna need somebody braiding my hair.
My baby finna go on Friday night.
Yeah, see, they
She going to Alabama.
she going to Louisiana, but her dorms is not available, so she gotta wait. Yeah, your hair look good. Let's go find Daddy. Come on. Here, y'all, that was my cousin Nikki, braiding hair for the community. I gotta tell, babe, I did not even know that was my cousin. I just been recording her the whole time because I was seeing her from the back. But then these are men up there cutting the boys' hair. And I need to get you ready? This the men, let me see y'all. This the men on this side hooking up the fellas for school. Okay, we got a female barber in the house. I'm just saying. Oh, wait a minute, ain't this? You look like somebody I know. I was gonna call you somebody, but you look like somebody I know. But you doing your thing, girl. I see. Then we got him over here hooking the fellas up for school. Huh? Yeah, that's their kitchen. That's part of the church. I just was showing them the event. Come on. The way I say community. I know I'm doing it on purpose. The community. Come on. Excuse me.
Y'all have to
Go that way? Oh, okay, I didn't know. Come on, let's go that way, baby. So we didn't know. They let us out that door the last time. Okay, take away. Huh? Come on. Find Daddy. Come on. He probably around here. You know he ain't letting Shiloh and Jeanette, you know he ain't letting y'all out his side. That's great for the community. Yep, so he calling me now. Maybe they in the car. Come on, Jaleel. Because we already got everything we need. Come on, Jaleel. They ran out of some of the supplies, but it don't matter. We just want to come support the event. Hold up, y'all. Janelle?
Italian ice or snow cone?
A what?
What you
Italian
say?
ice?
But at my birthday party, why would we have Italian ice cream and snow cone? Well, don't get a snow cone, but it's already gonna be cold at my party, so why would I make them eat all that cold stuff?
What you say, babe?
The same way we came in, we go out.
I have ice cream.
Yeah.
Cake, auntie.
It did have a small gate on this side that looked like
We didn't know she was gonna be here this.
No, I had no idea. No idea.
I looked up, I said,
And you saw her right.
she said they might have missed some of the good stuff, but she was like, they got some good stuff yesterday. So.
Yeah, they did. They got a list.
They done got that two things, her and them was got that the oldest.
Yeah.
Oh, she's just about yeah, we ain't moved. I thought they told somebody to turn around.
I said it was a gate on this side that looked like it's out on the babe. I told you.
I said we go the same way.
And then I was like, no, I think it's a small gate. I saw a small.
We came in this way.
Yeah. It's like a little black gate.
Well,
Thank you. You like my hair? I love it too. My niece did it.
Good, because I'm your sister. I'm that automatic. Mama,
Huh?
tell Charity that I'm going to be on the list. Y'all know this.
Girl, why wouldn't you be on the list? Girl, Girl, I don't even.
I left it up. Girl,
I ignore y'all when y'all be in arguments like
I left
that.
it up, girl. It's mine.
the chicken was dry, but the pork was straight. I guess you needed some sauce on that chicken.
Right. I had a little sauce
I
on
put it, I did too. I didn't put on
Mama, what did you find this?
No, they didn't want sauce.
Mama, what did you find this? In your purse?
In my purse.
It's mine. I ain't taking it.
Oh, someone's in here from Scotland. Hello, Ross. Scotland. What time is it in
I got it
Scotland?
from Scotland.
Because he just told me. And put his flag. Just Lynn kept asking me, can I go to the park? Can I go to the park? I didn't see it. And it's hot.
And then these snow cones are too loud. Too loud. We're gonna keep getting noise. We're gonna get noise complaints. Mama,
But
tell her that snow cone machine is too loud. We're gonna keep getting noise complaints. She gonna make us get us. She gonna.
we just won't be making them at a certain time. Come closer to the house, sir. We got plenty of corn. Yeah, the concrete.
No!
It must be
Something stupid. You leaving it wrong. I want a heart. Okay, I gotta finish this. I want a heart and a football. I want a card. So then this is what we gonna get. Get some cotton candy and some popcorn. So yes, we eat food. We're gonna get cotton candy.
I'm not even letting that comment show. That don't even make sense.
Snow cone and face paint.
First of all, I ain't even never shopped on Temu. But when I do, that's my business. But now I'll be Temu Shantae, not Temu Rihanna. I ain't trying to be like nobody. That's bad. Temu Rihanna. But yeah, I'm down for it, baby. I'm not trying to be like Rihanna. I'll take Rihanna's money though. Yeah, I don't want me to be rude now. Like the other person came and told me did the baby daddy make it to the end, and I completely ignored it. It's clearly he's more than a baby daddy.
That's a football. What I just heard. That's a football. What you want? I'm gonna tell her this is a football.
Girl, that look like an eggplant. drawing stuff on there that they want on their arm. They're supposed to be in the what? That's what you think, Frank. Wouldn't you like to know? It's kids in this car. You need to behave, sir. No, they not behaving. They misbehaving. You came in right in the right time. But you know, the YouTube held that comment, so nobody see them with the moderators. That was just stupid. They wish they did. I know people with way more kids than 6. And just because of my kids, you got to put them in. Baby, snap back. Wise Creek. Yeah, let's talk about people that done been with lots and lots and lots of people busting wide open now. And we'll talk about them because I don't apply to them.
Mama was busting open. Why she had that go for us?
Yeah, I guess you heard that, Frank. Your mama was busting it open. That's how you got here. That was baby. She'll get rude. I'm trying to be nice. What's more is to get rude. Oh, I didn't see Darius with Kayla. We just came from a back to school event at a church where they had food, pulled pork, chicken, chips, water, free haircuts and braids for the kids. But my girls, they're getting their hair braided by my niece, you know. But that's a great thing for the event. And I didn't even realize my cousin in that braided hair. I've been recording her the whole time, like, y'all check out the braiders. And she happened to turn around and was like, Shantae. So we hugged with it. My cousin Nikki, I have to show you a picture. She really blah blah. They have to see my cousin. Anyway. But yeah, Janelle. And then I showed them the dudes together. And there was a girl next to me too, I didn't realize. A girl. There was a girl next to me. No, Jaleel.
Shut up!
I would have got more headbands. These was headbands. She told me to get as many as I wanted. And y'all gonna be trying to wear my headbands and y'all didn't even want to pick up just one, Journey. She said you could have got one of every color.
I only like black, so
Well, you could have got 2 or 3 blacks. She said that. Yeah, everything she got, like some jacket we bought herself, but it's like black jean jacket. Well, she all just, if you see the clothes she ordered for school, black, black with this design on it, black with, girl, can you get something else? But that's all she got is black stuff. Black jeans, black shorts. You might as well be in school clothes, school attire. You should be black.
Not black.
Pretty much. Some stuff came with an outfit.
Majority of it. This is a child. That one.
Dang, Leo, you got whole hidden on the channel. That means you can never comment again.
Oh, mama, look at these houses.
Your fault. And I didn't even hide you. I may be nice and unhide you, but you're going to at least be in time out for 24 hours now.
Girl, bye.
What in the ghetto they? Go ask Camilla Harris what in the ghetto. They start school, Kayla, in 3 days, girl. 3 days. 3 days.
38.
You go to school in 3 days. Today's Saturday, y'all start Tuesday.
Who told you?
Damn, mama.
I
I
just
what? Oh, no, James. That is inappropriate. Don't say it again.
No, wait.
I was your woman. That'll be different, but I'm not. Don't do it. But thank you.
No. Shallow. Move.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing? You can drink it.
That's mine.
Oh. Oh, I didn't even know. Girl, he can drink that drink.
I don't even care.
I need to give me some Reese sticks on this time. I forgot school was there. Cause yeah, dear, yeah, you forgot, huh, baby? Yeah. You start school in 3 days.
Yeah. Think so, what?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not writing on the street.
Yeah.
And we're gonna come up at the dollar store.
Okay,
We going that way?
not yet.
No, I know that, but I'm saying
Yeah,
that's the way we're going.
The one I'm calling the one right there.
We're not gonna pass the brick church. That's not the way we're going.
Kings Land.
Oh, with the old, what's that school?
Kings Land. Not now.
What was it? What is it now?
Robert Lee.
Oh, that ain't even too long. I'm talking about the kill like that.
And that they can't. Mama, they face paint is ugly.
Girl, no.
Nah, cause that one, she didn't really know how to do it.
It don't matter. Girl, don't be saying that to them. You keep that to yourself as an older person. You let the kids be happy with their face paint.
I saw on Janelle's face. Mama, I saw on Janelle's face that she didn't even like when you looked at her, you like,
They trying.
yes, I did. That don't even
That's why I was like, she got it got to dry first.
That lady that was at the other place,
Them things probably they just need to rinse the stencils
they the
off
stencils,
and they
yeah.
they
I
got
like the
limited
other girl.
supplies.
I like the girl that's swimming huskies better.
What you say, Darius with Kayla, how many kids you got? I have 6 plus a bonus son, so 7. You see how you asked that and I didn't get mad because I'm not offended by people asking me that. It's the way that people say stuff like, dang, she got, don't worry about what I got over here. If I'm not asking you to take care of it.
Look at that one up there, shot
See, whole YouTube channels later just had 8. She on her 8th baby. Just had 10 baby, 12 baby. My kids watch a whole white family. They got 16 kids. How many did they birth on that channel?
No, sir.
7 of them they birthed and 9 that they adopted. Like, I don't know if they adopted before they birthed, but once we start birthing, they no more adopting. Like,
I'll tell you the names of the real ones.
and she know all their kids' names, so don't come for us with just 6 kids when they got 16.
It's Kennedy.
It's really
You don't name them.
Mama, it's really not 16. It's really 15 because the boyfriend they count him as a child.
Girl, he a child. He there.
But he don't live there.
Of course he don't, but he on their channel. He there.
But there's no child, so they only got 16.
Okay, well, then I'm...
16, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Well, them adopted ones ain't hers either. If we're being technical. He can be like an adopted son.
Come on,
Look what's in front of you, Shiloh. Oh, dang. I had no idea this guy was juice. I like, wow.
And then the fake. Dad, look at that.
What is
Look. Dad, what even is that?
It's a motorcycle.
Ooh, that caught.
He said, ooh, Daddy, what even is that?
Look at that car, though.
Delaney.
Look at Jay.
What? That's, oh, never mind.
Jay.
He funny, ain't he? Yeah.
Oh, Jay? Oh,
No.
They're just deep.
I know that who just beat. No, De'Aaron was talking about Shiloh. What's up? It's so funny.
Shelly don't miss me.
What up, fool? Man, I had we had came from this little church back to school thing, but I had came
No,
back
he only
way
messed
right
with
there.
Didi. Didi his favorite.
Okay, Shiloh, what kind of car is this in front of us?
A Nissan.
A Nissan, right.
What
kind of car is that? It went too fast. What's that one? Okay, what's that one?
You drove it, fool.
What's that one?
Right here.
Yep.
Yeah, you drove it.
Girl, he know it.
We would've got the fireworks, man.
What's that one?
Follow me.
Nissan. Look, Nissan.
Yep. What's that one?
Right
Yep.
Yeah, what you got up?
Okay,
Nah,
what's that
no,
one?
we on our way back to the crib.
Wait a second, that's not the
Wait a second.
Yeah, they was giving away free haircuts and braid help at mom.
Y'all hear him. He know his cars is.
At the little church up there, it's called Triumph.
He said another kind of Kroger.
Yeah. I don't know when it's over. I don't know when it's over. When is that thing gonna be traveling?
I think it's 2 to 5, 2 to 6.
It's 2 to.
It didn't even have a time on there. It just said started.
What?
It didn't have a time. Think about they braiding kids' hair. They just got it. Just started at 2. It didn't have a time.
Yeah, well, I guess they don't got no time. You just going up there,
Another
pull up there,
Nissan?
get your ticket, get some food.
A Nissan Versa. Dang, you know your cars. What kind of car is that?
Yeah, some chips.
A Lexus. Okay, what's this one? A GMC. Okay, what's this one?
A white Chevy.
Okay.
That other car was a Chevy too. That black one.
Okay. Name that one.
GMC, Dodge Ram.
Dodge Ram. Okay, what's that one?
Yeah,
Daddy driving too fast, huh? He can't see. What's that one? They doing right there. Wait, what they doing?
the police station.
Nah, the police just was right there, baby. That wasn't the police station. Yeah,
Police station like far away. Far away.
Y'all up. Y'all up. Mama.
Try to get it, man.
right. He said good bar.
He made up a whole song talking about the far away.
Far away.
My baby talented. What kind of car is this? This red one.
A Charger. A Charger.
How close farm, man?
Huh?
Close farm.
Mama, how about this for me?
What's that?
Black one.
Yep.
Yep.
The Subaru. You remembered from yesterday.
A Kia.
Yep, that's a Kia. Yep.
Right there. Back there.
What y'all doing?
What Miss Mary? Hey! Shallow was like, that's a Kia. And we looked over there.
He was just saying,
He
come
was
over
like-
to Monica house, because I want to say hi to, to the baby. We had been to
We
this
was
church
next
at
to
this
his
little
whole
thing.
grandmama, y'all.
It was like he said a kid. I'm looking. I'm like, that's my granny face. All in the thing. Yeah. Get him down out the way. You understand? He gonna go get him credit.
What are you calling?
Why do we call Granny Grandma?
Oh, I call it granny.
Because she your daddy grandma.
We got to name all the other boys.
Okay, say.
Mama. Why do we call her Granny?
Toyota.
Because y'all called, I don't know. Well, it started because DT and TJ called their grandmama grandma. They daddy mama
we
grandma.
got a name.
And they always call my mama granny. To know the difference, that's just them. Right, I'm saying they don't call both of them. Like, they never call my mama grandma. She granny. And then they grandmama is grandma. They never call her granny. So it just, so y'all just picked up on it because of
Then
that.
we'll go to the car wash.
But think about it, y'all call y'all daddy mama. She was Gigi to y'all. She wasn't grandma.
Why
don't
don't
need
we
to
go
go
to
to
the
the
car wash?
You don't need to go to no car wash.
Yeah, I want to go.
Yeah, it's on the neck.
Right. It's
Let's
time.
put the windows down.
You can roll it
It's
down.
hot.
Roll it down.
No, I'm talking about the car wash.
Yeah, right.
All right, we doing it.
That's why I want
And
to
if we
get
doing it, if we doing it, we getting paid.
Let you
Mama,
walk through it.
something happened.
Nothing happened. What you
Daddy,
talking
that's
about?
His building.
Daddy, that's why I wanted it yesterday because
Building
it was,
something
I would
everywhere,
have rolled
What?
the windows down.
What?
I want to go to the
I'm not engaged in
No.
the trickery.
It's hot.
both of them.
If they paying us enough, you will.
To do what?
To be in a video like that with
I
us.
said a yes day.
Yeah, we can, but we can have turns. Like it can be 5 things. Like we can be like 5 things, and it's a limit on like the thing. So like, say for instance, if they say, okay, we want to go to the movies.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
said the video paying is good. That's what you said.
Well, I can't do
The video was.
Yeah, I was talking about when they talking about rolling down the window, doing the car wash down there.
I'm gonna stop
But
it. Okay,
yeah, I'm
go
talking
ahead,
about them be
let's start.
limits to the
Stop
yes
being
day.
on-
Like say
be on-
they go to Sephora, but they can only get one thing out of there. It ain't no everything you want out of here because it's yes day. That ain't how yes day works. Not with us, it ain't. Jaleel, will you stop?
Get on your costume.
Look at saying, I mean, Ed's gonna always be getting it on. This ain't even Friday,
Like you
it's
did.
Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Friday, they be out there.
Look, y'all, this is
I
fish.
still wanna go to the barber shop.
Ready? What?
I don't even know where they.
Shallow, clap
I didn't look that up.
Look at
clap.
what?
The barber shop. What you talking about?
Mama,
I said
the
nobody
charger.
barber shop.
Mama!
I said the dollar store.
I don't think they got one. I don't want to go in
What?
there.
You
It
see
was
the
at
light
Kroger. What?
Miss what? Ambulance.
I saw it.
Well, look behind you before you miss the Corvette then.
Corvette, look. Look back there. Look, there's a Corvette.
Let me let him see it. That's why we're gonna look at these.
Jenny.
I don't think they have none here. I'm seeing
You
it
the bee. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Tap your hand.
With the corner store?
Or we could have went to Save a Lot. I know they have them.
Man, go to the store though. They got them in the store though.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
eat.
Sit down. Get in your seat. Sit down. No. We're not going in there.
Daddy going.
We're not going in there no more. We're going to another store.
I'm not even moving.
I'm not coming.
Yes.
I can go.
Nah. Not Kroger.
Not Kroger.
Good nigga. How you walk down? Damn. I can walk on this side. It's cold blood.
It's y'all doing it.
Hey, you passed our house. Did he?
No.
Need the music. Beat on the thing, Dylan.
Why would you tell her to get up and say
Right, we been telling us to stop. Look, I didn't even say stop. I don't even know what I said.
This is our Cassie. That's your dog.
I go.
Sir, I'm home.
Mom, can I get some?
No, you're not going in.
I'm going in.
No, you're not.
Sit down now, man.
You're not getting nothing. Come on.
Okay, let's go.
Janelle, what you getting out for?
Cause I want to get out, boo.
No. Hold on, y'all. Be right back. Some bull crap. Think about a car with some nasty candy. Somebody talking to me.
He just want the car.
He just want the car. He don't even want the candy.
You sure? Oh, yeah, I got it. He just wants the car. This mine. Girl, yes it is. They're both the same thing. It is.
Yeah, now I keep my stuff.
Yeah, this is mine, but I know it's mine. Because I know what my slip is.
You want these now?
I'm giving to mama. And he go yours. Here's your mama got yours. You want one now? I bought it. Mommy, can I get my I can give you another one. I want my dog. Your little sheet is all the paper. All the way over there. All the way over here. Daddy, can I throw the sun?
No. Don't litter.
Dad, you didn't let me draw the wrist.
Boy.
Daddy, let's talk tonight. Daddy, you said tomorrow I could draw.
Oh, my
Wait,
God.
Dad said all that. Yeah. Wait.
Hmm.
You act like
What happened? Y'all get y'all backpack.
Can you wait? You act like you don't got a whole door open.
Right.
Take your drink.
I'm coming. Get the
You
key.
trying to get everything, you just gonna climb over.
Hey, y'all.
Dad, I'm not about to hold this. He's still about to stay in his car. Here, Dad, I'm not about to hold this. Get out.
Y'all talk like honey. Y'all got all that stuff, Andrew. I got it. It's right here hanging on my purse.
I can't get it. Because Dad woke up on the roof and it was hot, so I came outside, grabbed it, and I just look at the bag. No, I can't. Where's my dog? Is the dog on there?
So her June bug named June bug. Girl.
She came in here and scared me with those things. Mama, look. Because I didn't know. I didn't know it was a Junebug.
Oh.
She was like, look at my bug. Mama said I can keep it. Like, that's all she said. And then I said, get out. It was sleeping. It's probably dead. It ain't sleeping. No, it's not. It was sleeping.
It's moving, girl. She is really playing with this like a pet. She really got this June bug like it's a pet.
Don't go in my room.
Who purple glasses was those?
Mine.
Here.
If they had to go somewhere else, I would have went to hot car, man.
Mama, watch this. Mama, look.
What? What's her name?
Whoa.
We're acting crazy.
She changed. You can try to put that on me.
Don't get here. Put these backpacks together.
I ain't screaming. Put them
And shut this door. Shut this door. Shut this door. Cut the air down.
Kill it.
Oh, come on, move there. Oh, it's sleeping again.
Y'all want to see Jalea pet June bug?
He's sleeping.
Okay, Jalea.
The
Go.
air conditioner on.
So we used to tie a string to the leg of a June bug and watch them fly off. I somebody else told me that and I saw it. I looked it up after they told me. Jalea, you want to tie a string to it and let it fly so it can't get away? Huh? Oh, that's right.
You know that.
Oh.
You should. Is this a
But which leg? Then why the legs ain't moving no more?
Because she probably done killed it.
No, because Janelle stepped on it. Oh, it's about to move again. Ah!
Wow, what did you...
Shouldn't.
Jeanette, Jill, stop holding it.
Stop
so
holding it
tight.
like that.
Put it in your hand.
Hand.
You're gonna die with you.
It's about dead, look like. The other legs don't even look like they move.
He needs some food.
Yeah. I bet I know. You gonna get some of mine. Let's take a bath, Jill.
You gonna kill it.
It's a bath.
Can they take baths? Or she go. What? There's a Junebug in the house. Jalea.
Where your June bug is, Jalea? It can't be in the hall. She got it.
It's another one.
No, it's not.
Come on.
Jalea, how many do you have?
They acting like they scared of June bugs. The biggest kids. Oh, it is hot out there. It is. Hold up.
Junebug flying around here out somewhere. Jalea can't fly. She probably done.
I was about to get that Junebug.
You need to throw that one out.
Yeah, we got a new member of the family.
His name is Blue.
No, his name is Lily.
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 And I can hold him.
Lily will be dead tomorrow.
Girl. He's sleeping. Cause I put him
Lily,
back.
quit squeezing him.
He's not sleeping. Stop
His
squeezing.
legs are broken.
He barely can do anything because you.
Girl, you're gonna have to go get you another one and quit killing them.
Alright.
Yeah, he did.
Hope one is after again.
He did.
If I see that Junebug anywhere,
Your daughter gonna be growing up to be catching fishes,
Fishes.
squirrels.
Fish.
it's not
Fish.
Fishes is a word.
No, it's not.
It's my word.
I got my
I'm gonna do your hair. did your hair? Julie, who did your hair? Todd. Oh, who did your hair?
Your mama.
Your-
Kalia.
Oh, Todd.
Who did your hair?
Myself.
Not Ty.
Excuse me.
Ooh, that socky thing.
How can you smell my socks from all the way over here? My socks don't even see.
They do get big and
I gotta go check that out.
He's trying to fall out. Julie. He's trying to escape from you.
It's stink.
You stink.
Oh, Junebug, you could go back home.
Yeah, send him outside. Let him be free. The June bug doctor.
This is the home.
nah, it's over with for that June bug.
We did this home. I'm about to make him a grave.
He got.
Remember?
He done got in the wrong hands.
This is home, remember?
She could let him heal in his little grass bed she made him. Shallow, stop screaming.
Yeah, that June bug ain't gonna never see light again until the June bug doctor fix him. Which they better fix him.
Thanks for subscribing, Christine Tales.
He ain't dead yet. So
Oh,
he
y'all,
dead.
so let me tell y'all what's going on. So, I did a YouTube short remix with the Candace Owens video 2 days ago. And, I'm gonna show it to y'all. And, it's doing good. I have, over 50, almost 60,000 views on the short in 2 days. And I'm gonna show it to y'all. But I'm getting a lot of good comments, but I'm getting a lot of hate comments for things that other people said. Like, I didn't say I'm the first black president Indian. She did. I didn't say my family looked like all the Indians. She did. I didn't say I'm not doing nothing for the black community. She did. So don't be mad at me for me sharing what she said. And she meaning Camilla. You know, she changed her name to fit in with the group she trying to be with at the time. So here's the video that I did. Hold up. Hold up. Let me get the real phone holder for y'all. So y'all can really see it. And we're going to go through the hate comments I've been getting. Like I'm the one that told her to say these things that she said. Okay. Okay, so here got the video, y'all.
That Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman.
Well, I can say, no, I think it's maybe a little bit different. So, I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always identified as a black
I
woman.
respect
She went to
either
a historically black
one.
college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir,
I think somebody should look into that too when you ask a continue in a very hostile,
Mom,
nasty
I hope this
tone.
eyelash did not have no glue on it.
Yes.
black.
It just fell on my foot.
He's just great. I mean, come on. And this is what I mean, where I'm just like, I hate how leftism has. Do you believe that Vice
One more
President Kamala
time,
Harris
y'all.
is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say, no, I think it's maybe a little bit different. So, I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always identified as a black woman.
I
She went to a
respect
historically
either
black
one.
college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe
I
that she
think
is a
somebody should look into that too when you ask a continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
I just love the way he says black. He's just great. I mean, come on.
Okay, so as y'all can see, this video has 5.4K views, which is 5,400 views. 5,400 likes. My bad, not views. 5,400 likes, 358 comments. But we're going to go to the video so y'all can see. Okay. And that video has also gained me... I'm going to just show y'all the analytics. So here's the video. It has 56,000 views now. 56,000. Y'all can just imagine the comments that I've been getting. Let me show y'all. Real quick. Shorts. Close. Okay, so as you can see, it currently has 56,851 views, 358 comments. And like I said, I published it August the 1st, 2 days ago. And so let's see these comments, because y'all gonna be like, people are rude and mean. And so some of the comments, you know, I love Donald Trump. These some I haven't responded to yet. He ain't lying. What is the gal in the video holding the mic to her mouth for saying nothing? They talk about me. Holding up mic to say, like, how many times you gonna post that, Brent? They see it. And then look, this person got chameleon. Your color come and goes. It comes and goes. Loving us cause you think that we're naive. Are you red, black, or cream? Red, black, or cream? What?
Surgery.
Girl, you cannot do surgery on that June bug.
Yes, we are.
No, you cannot, ma'am.
Look.
She's talking about she finna do surgery on the June bug, y'all. Let's see. Said check the record. She's on record saying she's Indian. It doesn't matter what color you are. It's just ridiculous. Just playing the race card and you guys laugh at Trump for calling out the truth. Right, I'm not laughing at him for calling out the truth. I'm laughing with Trump, not at Trump. Right, I'm laughing with him, not at him. I know what she said.
Mama, I'm about to force him.
I know.
Mama, look.
We can go right here and see what she said. Here's one.
Mama, look.
Recalling her mother's journey from India to America. Now, her mother, Shamila Gopalan, was born in Chennai and immigrated to America to study at UC Berkeley. The Indian origin senator also talked about her trips to India and her mother's attempts to instill a love of good idli in her.
I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent.
Did y'all hear black anywhere?
Shamila stepped off the plane in California at 19 years old. She didn't have much in the way of belongings, but she carried with her lessons from back home. Growing up, my mother would take my sister, Maya, and me back to what was then called Madras, because she wanted us to understand where she had come from and where we had.
Recalling her mother's
hear it
journey
again. Let's
from
hear it
India.
again. What?
Recalling her mother's journey from India to America. Now, her mother, Shamila Gopalan, was born in Chennai and immigrated to America to study at UC Berkeley. The Indian origin senator also talked about her trips to India and her mother's attempts to instill a love of good idli in her.
I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent. When my mother, Shamila, stepped off the plane in California at 19 years old, she didn't have much in the way of belongings, but she carried with her lessons from back home. Growing up, my mother would take my sister, Maya, and me back to what was then called Madras, because she wanted us to understand where she had come from and where we had.
Recalling.
Yeah. Do we need more? Let's hear this
She's a
one.
chameleon, and that's a fair criticism of her. She's taken on whatever mantle can help her get ahead.
Kamala Harris is a chameleon. She puts on a fake Southern accent. She is everything to everybody.
I mean, you see this ludicrous accent that she put on it. By the way, I grew up in rural North Carolina. I actually grew up in a segregated town in rural North Carolina in the 1970s, and You know, she ain't from rural South, and she is not part of that persona. They don't talk like that in Jamaica, where her family really is from.
This particular Saturday afternoon, we come with all our friends. I said to the congressman, I didn't know he could preach like that.
That's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
You all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
Yeah. You are, yeah. Okay, and I don't know that everybody knows that.
She's a chameleon.
All right, okay. Yeah, I don't know that everybody knows that.
Can't help forget it has.
Kamala Harris is a chameleon. She puts on a fake Southern accent. She is everything to everybody.
I mean, you see this ludicrous accent that she put on it. By the way, I grew up in rural North Carolina. I actually grew up in a segregated town in rural North Carolina in the 1970s, and you know, she ain't from rural South, and she is not part of that persona. They don't talk like that in Jamaica, where her family really is from.
This particular Saturday afternoon, we're Kamala and all our
Kamala.
friends. I said to the congressman, I didn't know he could preach like that.
That's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
You all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
Yeah. You are, yeah. Okay, and I don't know that everybody knows that.
She's a chameleon.
All right. Okay. On the further. Okay. All right. Listen to this crybaby men. Men need to grow up.
It's easier to tell your kids character matters. It matters. Tell them that's why we have Trump. Being a good person matters. That's why we have Trump. He's easier for a whole lot of people. No, you sissified dog in this country. You don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here. If you're, I don't want you to be president, we're happy to have babies snatched away, send dreamers.
You need some breast milk?
Oh, send back across the border. They're here illegally. Vindication for a lot of people who have really suffered. You know, you got to be kidding. No, it wasn't just George Floyd. There's a lot of people that felt that they couldn't breathe. Oh, that is so pathetic. You little sissified punk.
Like, he really on here crying. You need to be crying now. What we went through them 4 years with Joe Biden.
No.
Let's just say that one more time.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people? No.
One last time for good measure in case you didn't hear it.
I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people? No.
She already told you she's not going to do anything for you. She already told you that. So why would you vote for a woman based on the idea that she's a black woman and we just have to have a black woman vice president who already told you she's not going to do anything just for you? Meanwhile, she's attached to the administration that completely decimated the economy with skyrocketing inflation, food prices through the roof, gas prices through the roof. And if you're trying to do something on the basis of what's good or what's best for black people, at this point it just comes down to common sense. With inflation through the roof.
Like what? Right, yeah. So she already said she ain't doing nothing for us. So, okay, but she can do... Let me talk to y'all while I put my lash on because I need a mirror. But she can do something for just Asians. You know, that just Asian bill, you know, that benefits no one but Asians. Yeah, that one. So why can they just get a bill, but we just can't get one? Answer that. Why they just can get a bill, but we can't? Because them her people. Them her people. Them is her people. Mama, what?
Daddy's hungry as fuck.
Boy! Yeah.
You drunk it? No.
What? Boy. Don't say that again. You don't repeat your daddy. Don't worry about it. I'm not repeating. No, he didn't. Thanks for subscribing, Albert. And then, how do you control the borders but never been to the borders? And when somebody asks you, have you been to the border? Your response is, I've never been to Europe. What they got to do with you going to the border that you control? Because them her people. Them her tens of thousands of people crossing the border every day. Illegally. So why would she want to control it? She want to get as many illegals in as she can. She already want to give them free medical care. She said any resident of the United States, not citizen. She said resident. So, but here I am struggling as a mother of 6. Born and raised. My mom was born and raised. They grandmama and mama was born and raised. Everybody born and raised here. But I can't get assistance. Well, if I do one thing wrong, I'll terminate it from your assistance. Whereas Asian person, they come in, want to get them $400,000 per person. Get them $13,000 in EBT on their food stamps, $2,000 in cash. Yeah, y'all didn't hear about that? That Venezuelan that went back to Venezuela. She left her card. Had $13,000 in food stamps, $2,000 in cash. Here I am, can't get no cash and no food stamps. Ain't that something? Like what? 13,000. Don't you know what I could do with $13,000 in food stamps? $13,000, y'all. 13,000. And I'm a mother of 6, and then any little bit of income all up cut off. We're gonna send you $22 a month. What the hell? What is $22 a month? What I'm supposed to do with $22? I can't even buy a Pick 5 with $22 a month. But they can just come over illegally and get all the hotel rooms, get all the government benefits. And we can't get nothing. Not even a bill. And y'all president that y'all voting for, because I'm not voting for her. Sat here and told y'all, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm just going to do something just for black people. But she did something just for Asians. Didn't she? Y'all better wake up. I'm not voting for her just to say, oh, we've had our first female president. I'm not voting for her to say, oh, somebody that was in the AKA Divine Nine sorority was the president. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not voting for her because she went to a HBCU. Okay, and I went to a HBCU. And guess what? My professors look just like her Indian daddy. Me in class barely understanding what they teaching me. But I better understood or I was gonna fail. Yeah, I had a full scholarship for undergrad. I had to keep a 3.5. Magna cum laude is what I graduated with in undergrad. And graduate school, I graduated with 3.8 summa cum laude. But my professors look just like Kamala, Scamala, Daddy. What? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let me back. Sorry. Yeah, not a Pick 5. Right. Shoot. Because it's tax on the Pick 5. Oh, no, it ain't out the food stamps. I have $2 left for next month. Right. You get assistance. You late on your rent. They want to cut you off because they want to put an immigrant in your place. And they going to be paying for them fully.
Yeah. 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 They trying to make space for the immigrants. But say it's the blacks. So yeah. I ain't gonna stress about it. God gonna handle it.
Mama, what's this? What's this?
Hold up. Oh. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to call my son.
The June bug is right there.
I like
The June bug is right there.
I like playing with my braids.
Where? Where is that June bug? Where is it?
But yeah. Girl, you could have put June bug in there.
This ain't yours. Girl, this not yours. Yours is over there.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't know who you talking to.
Oh. I got another one for y'all. It didn't get that many views, but hey, it'll be viewed right here. First of all, y'all can't tell me this is not an AI or Jim Carrey playing Joe Biden.
Joe Biden could barely lift his legs up off the ground as he goes up the stairs. And ladies and gentlemen, Joe does make it up the stairs. Joe Biden could barely lift his legs up off the ground as he goes up the stairs. And ladies and gentlemen, Joe does make it up the stairs. Joe Biden.
Yeah, y'all can't tell me that one Joe Biden. And then look at this robot right here. Wait a minute, let's look at CNN call out her lies. Now when CNN call y'all,
Fact-checking is one claim that Kamala Harris made about Project 2025 is she tried to inaccurately, well really just she lied about Project 2025 and Social Security cuts. And it's quite possible that Daniel did. So read the highlighted part. It says the Harris campaign official said the campaign has, quote, made a deliberate decision to brand all of Trump's policies as Project 2025. And the reason? Because they believe it has stuck with voters. That's the wrap-up smear. That's how they do it. The Democrat Party created a propaganda campaign around something that was totally unrelated to Donald Trump and his campaign, and then they sent the media out and all their left-wing organizations out to convince people that Donald Trump had something to do with Propaganda 2025. And now, suddenly, CNN inadvertently, fact-checking is one claim.
So, basically, they lying about Trump being a part of Project 2025 and want to give police full immunity. And first of all, we don't want to watch that scam. We don't. You want to learn what an Indian is? Okay. No, I'm just playing. Basically, Trump is not a part of Project 2025. They're lying. They just try to put that out there to get you to be against Trump. We know who is for it, though. The Democrats. What else we have? Look at this robot.
Which one is better, the fry?
Y'all think this Jim
Behind the
Carrey?
resolute desk in the Oval Office. In this sacred space, I'm surrounded by portraits of extraordinary American presidents. Thomas Jefferson, the most immortal words that guide this nation. George Washington, who showed us presidents are not kings. Abraham Lincoln, who taught us to reject malice. Franklin Roosevelt inspired us to reject fear. I revere this office, but I love my country more.
Are you
It's been the
noticing his
honor of
lips
my
are not
life to
matching?
serve as your president. But in the defense of democracy, which is at stake, I think it's more important than any title.
Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing?
I draw strength and I find joy in working for the American
Like the lips are
task,
not matching the words coming out of him.
perfecting our union. It's not about me. It's about you.
That sounds good,
Your family.
Lovelace. Vote for free
Your future.
M&Ms and place to
It's
grow
about
your
we, the
fruits and
people.
vegetables,
Skylar,
right?
what-
Because we better. We
Mama,
better. What?
today you will have practice.
No, today is Saturday. And then, y'all, with the Sonia Massie thing. Did y'all know that the police was at Sonia Massie's house the night before? The night before, like, that man had plans to unalive her. Sure did. I want to show y'all that. I think I may need to make another video because for some reason I think they gonna restrict. Oh, I didn't even turn on the monetization on this video because we was playing the music at the church. So that's good. But I just want to deliver the message for all the haters. They want to talk about people and they men and whether they got a man or whether they got a woman. This is the message to all y'all.
And another thing, just because a person does not post their girlfriend, their boyfriend, their husband, or their wife does not mean that they don't have one. You don't post those roaches in your house, but they're in there.
Yeah.
You don't post your baby daddy that's laying on your couch playing the game all day, but he in there.
Again. Let's play it again.
And another thing, just because a person does not post their girlfriend, their boyfriend, their husband, or their wife does not mean that they don't have one. You don't post those roaches in your house, but they're in there. You don't post your baby daddy that's laying on your couch playing the game all day, but he in there.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Where that video at? Y'all can see what type of stuff we watch over here.
Huh? Burger. Yes, please.
By going through our history. We have nothing to hide.
Giant gummy bear.
Where's the video? Oh, never mind. I know what to type in.
Mama, look what happened to my gum.
Why would you put it in there?
What? Another one.
Okay, watch this video with me, y'all.
Now get this one.
No, give me this out of here first.
OMG, the Sonia Massie murder case has taken a wild turn that no one ever expected. Her neighbor has come
Shout out
forward with
to
some
Celeb
jaw-dropping
T
revelations.
channel.
And trust me,
Celeb
you won't
T.
want to miss this. While her identity is being kept hidden, what she disclosed is beyond exclusive. According to the neighbor, the cop who killed Sonia Massie, Sean Grayson, was seen at her house just 2 days before the murder.
Listen,
She
y'all.
hinted at some kind of relationship between them and said Grayson didn't have a common background. What does she mean by that? Well, hold on to your seats.
New details are emerging about the disgraced deputy who is charged in the murder of Sonia Massie, which has sparked outrage across the USA. Audio has surfaced of 30-year-old deputy Sean Grayson being verbally reprimanded by his supervisor when he worked for another Illinois County Sheriff's Department.
Sean Grayson has a history that's anything but ordinary. This guy has been kicked out of 6 different law enforcement jobs since 2020. Once touted for his integrity, he turned out to be a liar and a disrespectful man.
Others will say you have no integrity and you're lying. I'm calling you on your integrity. How does that make you feel? I'm learning from it. I don't get angry. If we can't trust what you say and what you see, we can't have you in our uniform. 7 months on, how are you still employed by us? I don't know.
Even getting booted from the army, this man is not your typical cop. He's got a dark and troubling past. The neighbor revealed that 2 days before Sonia was murdered, Sean Grayson was at her door and he was shouting at her. What was going on between them? Was this a heated argument or something more sinister? Stay tuned because we're diving deep into all the details of the Sonia Massie case. You won't believe the twists and turns this story has taken. Keep watching to get the full scoop.
It was an incident that happened earlier that day. And I talked to 2 officers or whatever, and I believe that it's the same officer that's my brother.
All right, y'all, listen up because this tea is hot. You better get comfy because we've got some wild updates on Sonia's case. Turns out the cop who took her life, Sean Grayson, had actually crossed paths with her just a few hours before he showed up at her house. And get this, he already knew about her mental health issues.
Listen, y'all.
This juicy tidbit came straight from Sonia's son, Malachi. Folks are saying Sean came to Sonia's crib that night with a plan, ready to take her out. Remember, Sonia's dad, James Wilburn, hinted that her death was no accident. He said they didn't even know she got gunned down by an officer until that body cam footage blew up on social media. And Honey, it gets worse.
Celeb
Sean had more red
TEA
flags than a
Lovelace.
carnival. He had DUI
Spell it
convictions,
out so
got
the
kicked
people
out of
can
the
see, so we
army,
can shout them
and
out.
hopped between 6 police departments from 2020 to 2024. But it took Sonia losing her life.
Hold up. So look at this, y'all. Sangamon County Sheriff Office deputy terminated for cause. He was there a little over a year. Well, now let's start at the beginning. Pawnee Police Department prior. He wasn't even there a year. Other explained. Kennett Police Department. Other explained. Vernon Police Department resigned. Wonder why? Like resigned 6 months later. Auburn Police Department resigned 10 months. And then Logan County Sheriff Office deputy for less than a year, a little less than a year resigned. See, he shouldn't even been allowed to be no police.
From 2020 to 2024, but it took Sonia losing her life for them to finally do something about it.
The first night I don't go to my mother's house, this happened.
See?
How? Why? And I wonder if I was there, if he would have did anything to me. I don't know.
There's a lot to unpack here, but before we dive in, let me break down this whole mess for y'all. This is just a glimpse of the nonsense Black folks face every single day just for existing in our skin. Yo, this story just broke a few days ago, and it's got everybody talking. A super graphic body cam video popped up online showing a cop straight up brutalizing an innocent Black woman. The internet went wild, and we found out the officer's name, Sean Grayson. And the poor woman he shot dead, that was Sonia Massie. See, Sonia had paranoid schizophrenia and was having an episode thinking there was an intruder in her home. So she did what anyone would do and called the cops. They showed up, but when they left, Sonia was dead on her kitchen floor, a bullet in her face, all caught on that leaked footage. When the officers got there, they were already suspicious, looking around with flashlights like they knew what was up. The vibe was off from jump, like they had this idea about Sonia just cause of her house in the neighborhood. 2 minutes into their search, they finally knocked. It took Sonia a minute to answer. She was scared and needed to get dressed.
Oh. That's not your black car in the driveway? Oh, well, we checked the yard, we walked around the whole block, we didn't see anybody. But, we don't.
After grilling her with questions, they followed her inside and started asking for medical reports, a license, and other paperwork. While she was gathering all that, Sean noticed a pot of water boiling on the stove. So he told her to go turn it off because he didn't want a fire breaking out in the house. Now, Sonia was already scared and confused, so she just did what he said without questioning it. She walked over to the kitchen and started doing exactly what he told her. But then, just like that, he switched up on her and started yelling.
Yep.
Where are you going? Away from your hot, steaming water? Mind you, this was the same dude who told her to turn off the stove to prevent a fire.
Right.
But now, he was acting clueless. Like she just went to the pot on her own.
Right.
It's almost like Sean was searching for any excuse to pull the trigger.
He was.
Sonia was clearly confused about why he was yelling, so she tried to calm things down by jokingly saying, away from the hot, steaming water. Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
We don't need a fire right here. Okay. Huh? Oh, wait till your hot steaming water. Yeah.
But when she said this, Sean got even more agitated and yelled, you better F-ing not. I swear to God, I'll F-ing shoot you right in your F-ing face. Sonia immediately started apologizing, saying, I'm sorry, over and over. But before she could even finish, Sean did exactly what he planned. He shot her in the face, right under her eye, and the bullet came out the back of her neck under her ear. And
They keep
y'all,
it on saying
Sonia was
drop the
still
pot
alive
after you
after
already
that.
done
When his
shot her.
partner tried to get medical help, Sean basically told him not to bother, saying it was a headshot
She's
and there
done.
was no way she'd survive.
Sure did.
Bring EMS now. We got a head to the female. Head to the female. 1078.
They didn't say nothing about officer shot female.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit. She's done. You can go get it.
I
Then
know
he
a lot
tried
of
to
people with
justify his
head wounds
actions by
that
claiming he
live.
shot her because she was about to throw the hot water at him. What else can we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to the effing face.
She wasn't nowhere near you.
Yeah, I'm not taking boiling water in his head. And look, it came right to our feet too. God damn it.
But just seeing the footage, it's clear she wasn't about to throw anything at them. The whole reason she even went to the kitchen was because he told her to. Why would she suddenly decide to throw boiling water at the cops she called for help? It makes no sense. When the paramedics arrived, one of the officers asked what happened, and Sean lied again, claiming Sonia came at him with a pot of hot water. Now, Sean's been arrested and hit with 3 counts of first-degree murder, and he's being held without bond until his trial starts. Even Biden spoke out, condemning Sean's actions and demanding he be punished. Sonia's death at the hands of a responding officer reminds us that all too often, Black Americans face fears for their safety in ways many of the rest of us do not. I commend the swift actions that were taken by Springfield State's Attorney's Office. While we wait for the case to be prosecuted, let us pray to comfort the grieving. Congress must pass the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act now. Our fundamental commitment to justice is at stake. Now, Sonia's family ain't letting this slide, y'all. They've been on a social media campaign ever since, dropping some really disturbing details that got folks wondering if Sean planned this attack. In a recent press conference, Sonia's son Malachi dropped a bombshell saying Sean and Sonia interacted just hours before he was called to her house. But Malachi ain't the only one pointing fingers at Sean. Sonia's father told Gayle King in an interview that the cops initially lied to the family, saying Sonia was killed by an intruder. They didn't even know Sean was responsible until that footage leaked online. Looks like not only were they trying to cover it up, but Sean knew exactly who Sonia was and her mental health issues. He probably thought he could get away with blaming her mental health. Luckily, that didn't fly, and now he's rotting in jail. But hold up, it gets worse. Sean already had some nasty red flags that should have kept him from being a cop. Somehow he was still on the force. This man got kicked out of the army, had 2 DUIs, switched police departments 6 times, and needed high-stress decision classes he never even attended. In a recent interview with NBC, Sonia's uncle Raymond Massey said, "I feel like he never should have been hired. How did he even reach this point? There were so many red flags." As usual, people had their own thoughts about this. Like this person who said, just when you think you can't get worse, caught flipped so quickly when she rebuked him in the name of Jesus, like she called the demon out of him. But to find out he'd been there earlier makes it even worse. Another person said, okay, now the truth coming out. I wonder if they had something going on, and he was acting like he didn't know her. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Sonia's entire family accusing Sean of planning her death? Do you think Sean really premeditated the whole thing? Y'all know what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.
All right, y'all. So, as you can see, he had contact or interaction with her a couple of hours before he powed her. Yeah, I guess they weren't gonna let us know that. But yeah. So I found that interesting. Right. Oh, so and then I'm not gonna say that the crime didn't happen. Cause I'm definitely not gonna say that and disrespect her family and her loved ones, for losing a loved one. But what I'm saying is I feel like they so swiftly arrested him because y'all already know what I'm about to say.
And I don't want to come off insensitive or nothing, but they're trying not to lose that Democratic vote, that black vote. So they went on and put him on in jail. So the blacks won't be looking at them like, yeah. Let's see what happens to him. Like when the trial start and how much time he get. Let's wait on that. Anybody can be arrested and let off. Don't forget that. Um, Wait a minute. It's another one. And then people was going around saying that even Cardi B has said that Candace Owens has said something disrespectful about Sonia Massie or whatever, saying that the murder was justified. Candace did not say that, but of course, we know who Cardi B with. The same other person that's licking her tongue out, talking about hotties for Harris. We know what they about. So of course she gonna hear a little snippet instead of going to listen to the entire thing that Candace said to hear what she said. But I guess that's content, for people. But I don't like being lied on, so I like how she gonna play your clip what you lied about her on, and she gonna let you hear the real clip. And that's just how she gonna clarify. She ain't gonna go back and forth with you, none of that. That's me, that's my girl. And I found out that she lived here in Nashville, Tennessee, because Daily Wire is in Nashville, Tennessee, and I didn't even know that at first. The company that fired her, for talking about she being anti-Semitic. So it's like, nobody can have an opinion anymore, or they gonna say you being anti-Semitic. Like, if you telling the history of our past, oh, you being anti-Semitic, so we can't share history no more. We can only share the history that y'all want us to share, right? Right, I get it. I'm learning. I'm learning at 43, that we were lied to a lot in school. Period. That's why they took the Bible out of school, because we've been lied to. All these different religions are infiltrated with people that's acting like they're part of their religion to keep you from really finding out the truth. Like, every religion has been infiltrated, not just Christians or this is everybody has been lied to, is the point I'm making. Thanks for subscribing, jabbing. Right, verbally threaten her and then shot her. Right. Now niggas talking about the hot water almost hit my foot. You mean these steel toe police shoes you got on? What is it? Right here. What is this? Oh, what's this phone right here? Okay, why my phone keep doing that? And then another content creator by the name of Reese Waters. He did a video too calling her racist of the week. But like I said, clearly that's not what she said. This is what she said. I'm going to try to hear what she said, and y'all let me know if this sounded racist or if she sounded like she was justifying what the officer did to Sonya.
Who are standing up to Bibi Netanyahu are getting tired of his thuggery. And I want to be clear, I believe that it is thuggery that he is doing. I'm going to show
Cat ladies who are miserable at their own life.
this is sad, but office, and then when they want a
Hold up.
these stories and these videos seem to conveniently be dropped to Black America every election cycle. Like we went from George Floyd and And right when it's election cycle, suddenly they start looking. It's like they just send out an email. Like, if you got any videos that could upset Black America, that would allow us to sort of bang
Send
on
them
this
on
race
out,
narrative,
viral.
please send them. And immediately I point to the fact that Joe Biden was tweeting about this. Like, where was he the last 4 years in office? Did no other Black people or white people die at the hands of a police officer? No, of course not. But they liked the illusion of peace while they're in office, and then when they want a radical sea change, or if they want to stop somebody else from winning, they like to again drum up the race narrative. Totally sensible comments. I did not say anything that could have been deemed controversial. But Cardi B found it to be controversial, or she thinks that she found it to be controversial, because I think that she receives a lot of her information on the internet. So she may have saw a portion of my remarks taken out of context, because that's what happens. You've got to let the internet. And she was upset. She was very upset. So let's take a listen right now to what Cardi B thinks she disagrees with. Take a listen.
Listen now, y'all.
So the other person that I'm gonna call out is Candace. I can't even say her name. Candace Owens, because she made like
learn English.
It's like, girl, why you always up, girl? Like, seriously, why you always?
Why every word you say got to be a cuss word?
I've seen clips of different things that she have said about different topics, and some of the things I'll be like, okay, you know, I will never give you a 10 because I don't like you. I'm never gonna give you a 10 because I don't like you.
Why don't you like her? Tell us why.
To certain things that she have said, you know, in the past year, something she had been saying a lot of things that is like, it kind of makes sense, kind of don't, kind of makes sense, kind of don't. But yeah, but today,
what? You don't make sense.
Disturbing about the Sorry, I'm choking a little bit. It's okay.
Why? Why are you choking?
She said something so disturbing about the Sonia Massie case, and it's just like, yo, why you always gotta it up? Why you always gotta it up? Like, why you always gotta take it there? Like, it's like you always gotta take it there, and it's like, why you gotta take it there? Like, for you to sit here and say that it's like, oh, we cannot blame everything on racial, not everything is racial. I know that this is sad, but this is not something racial.
That's
There's
not
more
what she
white
said.
people that killed by the cops, and it's like, girl, shut up.
No, you shut up.
One little bit of empathy, one little bit of sympathy of how this woman died. There was no argument, there was no conflict, there was no raise of voice, and she got shot.
You know, so that's a good place to stop before I let her. Hold on. Now, that is a good place to stop before I let Candace finish, before I finish. What the hell are you even talking about, Cardi B? You just got on here and just heard 10 seconds and then just came on here to say something because you want the black people to vote blue. We're not. We're not falling for it. I don't know why they fell for it when they tried to throw you in our face. When you, like, what? Everybody is not that. And I'm a mother of 6, and some man be like, ooh, she wide open. No, I'm sure Cardi was way more wide open than me, baby. Wide open in the strip club, wide open on Love and Hip Hop, wide open in her music, wide open in real life. So don't do that just because I have more kids than her. How many kids did she abort? How many kids did she go to Planned Parenthood, aka the Negro Project, and get rid of her baby? So don't come for me because I'm trying to what? Because I used to didn't even like Candace and what she stood for. But Candace has changed and realized the foolery. Hold on. What?
Somebody tell you what about jump back up there. You eat. Sit up there. Whoa, stop doing that. You said fucking quit playing. If I say quit playing, that's what I mean, okay? You understand?
You better not eat my stuff. No, shut up. Eat the fucking thing. You could eat the fiber. Why?
Eat it if I want.
I said eat this. Eat it. Eat it. What? Go ahead. Pass me. When I be 53. And you gonna be 100. You gonna be 21. Now I'm gonna be 2070.
All right, I'm back. But yeah, so now I'm gonna let y'all hear what Candace said, and then y'all let me know if it was wrong. Well, Cardi B needs to, girl, you need to wake up.
Speaking, because again, what tends to happen in these circumstances is Black America is routinely taught to just be upset and to be angry and to do exactly what Cardi B is doing. And this is why I always use her as an example, because she has a massive platform and she's saying things. She has no idea what she's talking about. She obviously did not listen to my full show. She did not listen to the full context. And yet she's leading people to believe that I've somehow justified the shooting of Sonia Massie, right? Because if you just listen to what she said, you would go, oh my gosh, Candace is effing ish up again. Candace must have gone on her show and been like, listen, guys, this is not about race. This is totally fine, and just showed no empathy toward the situation. And that is why people would deem her to be a useful idiot. That's why I say that they like to platform people that they suspect don't have enough education to research things on their own and will therefore just believe a headline or believe a short clip, and again, will not do any deeper research to see what exactly it is that person said in their full context. So I'm just going to give Cardi B a portion of what I said that she definitively did not see, because I saw the same clip, which was edited intentionally.
Of course,
or
some like damn
edited
do.
intentionally,
You
clipped
know, how you
intentionally
take
in a way
clips
that
and
tried to
edit
make it
them.
seem as though I was just out there defending what had happened to Sonia Massie. Here are my actual remarks, which oddly sound suspiciously a lot like what Cardi B was just saying there at the end. Take a listen. Now, when this first was spoken about, we were told that, I don't know, there was some sort of a threat with the boiling water. Sure, yes, she's acting erratically, and there is a situation in which she could have thrown the boiling water at the police officers, but they were nowhere near her. And then they shoot her, which to me, given the context of the fact that you knew that this woman was not mentally there, and even if she did throw boiling water at you, I don't see how saying, she said, I will rebuke you. I think she said, in the name of the Lord. And then he says, no, you will not, because I will shoot you. I mean, that is like very extreme, very aggressive. And he then proceeds to, he says, I will shoot you in the face. I mean, that's just like, what are you even talking about? Over a woman with boiling water. In my opinion, he should have simply used his taser if he felt threatened by the steaming water. Or if he felt that he absolutely had to use his gun, why didn't he shoot her in the foot? Or somewhere lower. This just did not seem like an appropriate response to me whatsoever. Now, parking that aside, of course, as I have said since the beginning of time, we can get out of there are mistakes that police officers are human beings. So you can very much see what I said there, and it certainly does not sound like I was trying to justify what happened. But what she's taking issue with, and the reason why they clipped me out, was that I, again, made it obvious to Black America, because a lot of Black Americans now watch this podcast and they're starting to see me in my full context, that you can start to just notice this sort of behavior. You'll start to see these trends ahead of an election season. There's going to be a story.
Right, to make us mad, to make us want to vote Democrat.
Irrationally, to be angry, to turn against each other, to burn down your own neighborhoods. And I said, don't let that be the circumstance. Do not allow people who have big platforms to convince you that this needs to be your issue that you need to go out and scream about. Instead, vote according to things that are going to actually matter. That's essentially what I said to Black America. And Cardi B then decides to be an example of exactly what I was warning against. Take a listen.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, he didn't say nothing racial, right? He didn't say nothing like a racial slur and everything. But one thing for sure is that we definitely know that he knew in the back of his head, because she was a Black woman, that he was going to get away with it. Now,
okay, let's pause that right there. So that is a nonsense, right? To say one thing that we definitely know is that he knew in the back of his head that she was a Black woman and he was therefore going to get away with it is just such a nonsense, which flies in the face of everything that we have seen since the dawn of BLM. To the contrary, you have police officers that are facing time in prison, like the Asian police officer, the Derek Chauvin, who had nothing to do with anything, who lost his entire life. He was basically new on the scene and happened to be there as they tried to apprehend George Floyd. It's the exact opposite, actually. So the idea that this guy, that we had some shred of proof that this was racially motivated, is ridiculous. That is, again, the media trying to convince, and Cardi B getting in line with the media and trying to convince Black people to see a race issue where it is not. And again, the only reason they're doing this, right, you don't see any example throughout the last 4 years of them since George Floyd really kind of hitting at this, hey, Black America, this shouldn't have happened, you should be angry. The only reason they're doing this is because we're in an election cycle. I am pointing out that because it is just so obvious. What a ridiculous thing. It is the one thing we definitely know is what was in the back of his head. That's what Cardi B is saying. But let's hear her keep going.
That he was going to get away with it. Not only did he think that, the department thought that, because they didn't tell her son or her father that a cop shot her. So they definitely thought that they was going to get away from it, and it had everything to do with the fact that it was because she was Black. So nobody has to say a racial slur, but you don't know that it was racially motivated. Like, come on now. And then it's just like, yo, how old is Candace Owens? What
does that matter? Your age and still ain't lying.
She gotta be around my age. Owens. How old is Candace Owens?
Oh, wow. Girl, them ghetto nails.
She's 35 years old. Candace Owens, you're 35 years old.
Now see why they
Sonia
tell
was
me
36 years old.
them ghetto nails.
Y'all practically had the same body frame. Y'all practically got the same body frame. Y'all both slim. You 1 year younger than her. She's a mother. You're a mother. She's a daughter. You're a daughter. She has fathers that care about her. You got a father that care about her. Bitch, this could be you one day.
Well, she gotta be a hoe.
No, and it could be actually worse, because you the type of person that if a cop stop you, you will get real sassy at the mouth. And as soon as you get sassy at the mouth, the motherfucker will shoot your ass.
How you know what she'll do?
Got loud, didn't curse, didn't raise her voice, there was no confrontation. She got shot for no reason. And then you sit here and be like, oh, it's very convenient that it comes out when the Joe Biden, Kamala, and
girl, it is convenient.
When I saw that video, the last people on my head and the last thing on my head was Joe Biden, Kamala.
Well, that wasn't our last thing. Okay, that's why you
get out of this. So pointedly ridiculous. Again, how is it the last person that's on your head? Specifically, given the fact that Joe Biden actually made a statement on Twitter. They all were issuing remarks on Twitter regarding the shooting, which is why I was, of course, preempting Black America to be wary of this. Again, why are they not drumming this why aren't they beating this drum all throughout the time that they are in office? Why is it always an election year? Now, I just really want to back up and try to understand her logic there. She's trying to tell me that this could be me because she Googled my age. Which I actually thought was pretty funny. She like live Googled and then she phonetically said, Owens, how old is this B? And she found out that I'm 35 and she said, well, Sonia's also in the same age frame. She said Sonia was 36. I actually don't know if that's true. That Sonia was 36. She said you guys are both also slim.
What that mean?
Okay? So we're slim. And we both also have fathers that loved us, so that could be me. Okay, that is about
that could be me.
Level of
I'm slim. I'm Sonya Sight, and my dad loved me before he died.
Just
and
wants
I'm sure he
all
still
black
loves me
people to be
wherever he
operating
is
that.
now.
But that is what I say over and over again. They essentially want to say, you look like this person, and so unless you react, this is literally going to be you tomorrow. Now, I didn't have a reaction. I did not cover the Sonia Massie shooting because of the color of her skin or because of her body frame or because of some fear that this could not be me. I reacted to it because it was very similar to look at the shooting and to simply say what is true. And what I felt and what I feel is true is that that woman did not need to die that day. She just didn't. And I said that, and I'm a person that I'm radically pro-police. I think they have the toughest job. And that is part of the reason why I felt compelled to comment on this, is because we want to show that as people who are radically pro-police, we are sensible. And there was no reason, again, in my conclusion, what I said instantly, that Sonia Massie had to die. And I knew that it was going to be used as an opportunity to delude Black Americans into thinking you're nothing more than the color of your skin. And so you must be reactive every time something goes wrong. So Cardi, I have to say, I will always hold a candle out for you. I really wish that the media would cover the things that I say about you actually on the show. It's only every time that we have some sort of a back forth or we disagree on something that the media tries to make it look like I hate you. Far from it. I feel badly that you keep being used by the media because they think that you're nothing but a stripper. Genuinely, I have said this over and over again, is that you don't even realize that you are a pawn in a game that is much more severe and much more sinister than you could possibly imagine. And I think that when you respond to these situations, Cardi, you're being genuine. I sense that genuinity in you. I say over and over again that when I saw you in Love and Hip Hop, it was clear that you were a star. And it was because of this perceived authenticity, this authentic factor that you have. And then it became clear to me very quickly thereafter that you were being used. You are still being used. You don't even know you're being used. You think you're coming at this heartfelt, and you're not actually. Your heart might be in the right place, but your emotions are being manipulated by people who are far more nefarious than you. And the irony, absolute irony, that you would choose this week to come for me, actually, and obviously, I anticipate there will be a lot of headlines regarding my sit down tomorrow that will be airing tomorrow with Amber Rose. But you came up, actually. You came up, a discussion about you and where you are at developed between me and Amber Rose, and I just want you to see a little tidbit of that conversation right now. Take a listen.
Okay, let me see this. This is my first time
I can look at Cardi and she reminds me of myself. I know I can watch what she posts. I've seen other things that she said, and I'm like, that's me, all day, every day. She's done Ellen. She's done all these like late night talk shows, and I've seen them. They're like, so you were a stripper? She's like, I'm an international superstar, you know? And like, that's the first thing they go to. They do the same exact thing to me. And I can tell in her voice, I've been there, yo. I promise you, I've been there so many times. And once I set myself free and now I'm just able to just be who I want to be, whatever that is, even moving forward, she'll eventually get there. I do. I still have hope that you will eventually get there and that you will set yourself free, Cardi, from the industry, which is using you outside of what you can even comprehend because they don't see you as someone who is educated. And that is all that I'm going to say on that topic. But speaking of education, you guys, I'm so proud to have Grand Canyon University as a sponsor.
So y'all want y'all to see that. So did y'all feel that Candace Owens was justifying the unaliving of Sonia Massie, or did y'all hear what I heard? That she said there's absolutely no reason that Sonia should have died that day. And I completely agree. No reason. So, like I said, they'll use you, and they're using you, Cardi.
I'm a 43-year-old mom of 6. Don't have nowhere near the amount of money you have. None of that. But they're using you. You can come and invest some of your money in this mom of 6, and I can show you how they're using you. But, you know. Hope maybe you'll wake up one day. Because at the end of the day, it's about our children. And unless you want pedos and people that feel that it's okay to be with children underage running your country, how about I show y'all this sting that was going on right here in Tennessee, in Millersville, Tennessee. It was a child predator sting that they had going on, but the police is ignoring the laws because they in on the trafficking. Just watch this.
Adds to people who believe in and share bizarre conspiracy theories. Well, tonight, secret recordings from inside an operation run by the troubled Millersville Police Department provide a sobering answer to that question.
Those secret recordings were obtained by News Channel 5 investigates from inside what was supposed to be a sting operation to nab child sexual predators. But as you are about to hear, in their zeal to make some big cases, Millersville conspiracy-minded cops appear to have crossed the line of what is legal.
This is another exclusive dug up by our chief investigative reporter, Phil Williams, and what you've uncovered, we've heard some of it. It's disturbing.
Yeah, you know, sick individuals prowling online spaces in search of children is a real concern for law enforcement, and agencies like the TBI have had real success in busting those predators. But this Millersville operation appears to have been flawed from the very beginning.
I'm not authorized to just do this.
In the 15 years that Nick Leonardo has helped News Channel 5 sort through sometimes complex legal issues,
Oh man, that's so cool.
yeah,
I used to have one.
none compares to these secret recordings that we obtained from someone inside what was supposed to be a sting to catch child sex predators.
Listen to this, y'all.
What you gonna do? That sting, touted in this cheesy video posted online, was run back in May by Millersville's conspiracy-minded assistant police chief Sean Taylor and a colorful cast of characters he assembled for the operation.
Now, do these people look? What?
Leonardo's reaction.
No, not one person of color. Not one person of color. And I'm not saying that
for the
to be racist, but I'm just saying, y'all just keep an eye on these people that's pictured in these pictures. Let me try to spread it out more. And y'all can't forget him. This is in Millersville, Tennessee, y'all.
Those reaction.
Okay, and then this is the last guy right here. What, Jaleel?
But this is the most disturbing video that I've ever been asked to comment on since I've been doing the legal analyst job here at the station.
Some of your theories are so bizarre. Are you worried about them affecting your credibility?
I have no worries about that.
As News Channel 5 investigates first revealed, Sean Taylor had voiced support for all sorts of bizarre conspiracy theories, many of them involving child sex trafficking and some of the country's most powerful political figures.
So be real careful, especially when it comes to our state agencies.
In a phone call in the run-up to the Millersville sting, Taylor once again reveals his conspiracy-fueled paranoia, insisting that the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and other state law enforcement agencies are involved in the child sex trafficking.
So we just got to be real careful with them because we have people that we've already identified that are involved in the money laundering side.
Listen to this.
Truth be told, it's a lie.
It's unhinged.
It's unhinged. It is very, very, very dangerous.
In fact, this team photo for Operation Clean Sweep, as Taylor dubbed it, consisted of just 5 police officers from Millersville, none with actual experience running child sex stings. 2 of the men were introduced to the group as prayer warriors. The woman in the middle, a 3-time Republican candidate for Congress from North Carolina, who faced accusations of domestic violence and child abuse that she denied. There were also 2 MAGA podcasters and this man, former Navy SEAL Craig Sawman Sawyer.
And one of those locations is near Nashville, Tennessee. that they're flying the children into.
Sawyer now routinely makes unfounded claims, raising money for his own nonprofit called Veterans for Child Rescue, although there's no evidence that his group has ever rescued any actual children. And here behind closed doors...
And then just when you thought it couldn't get any more shocking, you keep listening, and it just gets worse as it goes.
We're going to have search warrants that are already, they'll have to meet certain parameters for us to execute the search warrant, but they're going to be pre-signed search warrants.
And so a search warrant cannot be pre-signed. You have to see what's going on, and you have to put that into a warrant, and you have to swear to that individually in front of a judge, and that becomes the probable cause.
Is a pre-signed search warrant going to stand up in court?
A pre-signed search warrant would be a criminal offense in and of itself.
In the recordings, a member of Sawyer's team reveals a deal with Sean Taylor where Millersville PD would seize data from any suspects and share that data with Sawyer's group, people who are not sworn law enforcement officers.
They're going to dump their phones, and they've agreed to give us their contact list off their phones.
But there's no reason whatsoever that any kind of evidence, electronic data that's seized from any kind of device pursuant to a valid search warrant should ever be in the hands of a private individual.
In our case, you literally create a profile, and within 10 seconds, it's flooded with predators saying, hey, baby, blah, 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 blah.
And the video shows it was members of Craig Sawyer's team actually doing the chatting, posing online as a 12-year-old girl. But listen to what Sean Taylor says he was told about how it had to be done to make it legal.
So we just talked to our DA. And so with the Tennessee state law, it says that the officer has to do the actual typing. That with our law, it says that it has to be a law enforcement officer posing as a minor.
Clearly, it needs to be a post-certified sworn law enforcement officer on the other side of that computer tapping those keys.
They needed videos of the law enforcement chatting.
I'm not giving you videos.
Yeah, I'm cool with it, but they wanted to show law enforcement, not us touching the phones.
And the fact that they end up with people who are not law enforcement officers tapping the keys, those cases are in trouble.
Those cases are in serious, serious trouble.
The recording showed the plan was to try to lure the predators to this shell station here in Robertson County because the officers thought the prosecutor in this district would be more likely to work with them on their cases.
Yeah.
This is one of the detectives from that sting who's talking.
Mayor there is best friend of the district attorney in Robertson County. They went to high school together. So he said, let's put this here so I can talk to them. We lock everything. So he won't stand for nothing, and they all hate pedophiles.
And when they did get one suspect who had bicycled up I-65 from Nashville thinking he was going to have sex with a 12-year-old girl, Millersville police took the man into custody.
They said he was pedaling like a son of a bitch.
And the recording showed the suspect was brought here to this fire station. He didn't want to talk to police, so they turned him over to Craig Sawyer's film crew.
All right, okay. Just started asking him questions. He just gave everything up.
The camera crew went in?
Yeah.
Is that?
That's fine. We didn't prompt him. We didn't prompt him to ask any questions. We didn't have him do anything. It was unsolicited, and he just started what we call spontaneous utterance. Just laying it out there.
And hands down, the confession is not coming in for a host of different reasons, because you have a private third party doing the interrogation and sitting here and filming it. That's not coming into evidence. It's just not.
This guy could walk. Probably would.
He certainly would walk. Certainly would walk based on the facts that we're going over here. I don't see how this prosecution could stick.
Still, the suspect was booked into the Robertson County Jail, which the detective grimly hints could be his last stop.
Probably, honestly, I wouldn't doubt he gets come up missing in the jail.
Look at that. Yeah. Do y'all see that comment? Look at that. Watch this.
Probably, honestly, I wouldn't doubt he gets come up missing in the jail.
Comes up missing in jail.
I would like that.
Y'all hear that?
That's the Robertson County thing. If you're going to Robertson, Murray, Hickman, Monroe, and Giles, you're not coming out of the jail.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does he know that we don't the rest of us do not?
We know.
Essentially, it sounds like he's saying, we're taking him to a jurisdiction where we don't think he'll come out alive.
Well, yeah, that could be the inference that's drawn. That's very scary, and I think that's cause for an investigation by the TBI to determine what is meant by that.
Nick Leonardo says he believes Millersville PD is now a rogue agency where conspiracy theorists have decided the laws do not apply to themselves.
From what you've heard in these recordings, is this a police department that's out of control?
It sounds to me like it's a police department that had never had control.
Amen.
This is jeopardizing the safety of the citizens of the city of Millersville, and something needs to be done.
Yep.
Craig Sawyer has gone on InfoWars, another far-right podcast, attacking me for my investigation of Sean Taylor and claiming that this predator sting generated enough evidence to charge another 70 people. There's no way to tell if that's really true. After all, he has said a lot of things that are just flat out false. And unfortunately,
they tried to come after the News Channel 5 man, Phil, for his investigation on the child predator sting, where people probably gonna get off because y'all have regular citizens conducting interviews and collecting evidence. And thanks for subscribing, Han Kim. Where are you from? So that's that. Then yeah, it's a lot going on in the world, so this is what we need to be worried about. Let me see. Y'all did know they found 200 children, right? 200 missing children. They would find those 200 missing children in the election year, huh? Because they already knew where they were. They already knew where they were. These officials is part of these things. Part of these things. They know exactly where these kids are. Watch this part. 200 missing children found in national operation because they knew where they were already. Come on, computer, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? All right, I'll talk to y'all after we get ready because I don't know. Oh, there you go. Here we go. No. Still not coming out. I know I need to restart this computer. I know exactly what's going on. But I'm not going to reset it until I get off of here. So let me see if there's some stuff I can close. Close that one. Close that. I need to save all these things on pictures. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. I gotta
Hundreds of missing children have been found across the U.S. It was part of a 6-week national operation by the U.S. Marshal Service. Fox News' Lindsay Regis tells us how many of those children are from here in Arizona. The U.S. Marshals targeted areas that had a high cluster of missing endangered children across the U.S. Both Pima and Maricopa counties were on the list.
There's a lot of people that take advantage of children, and unfortunately that was the case during this operation.
Operation We Will Find You 2 was conducted from May 20th to June 24th. The operation successfully recovered 123 children from dangerous situations. 77 missing children were located but found in safe living conditions. Van Bayless with the U.S. Marshals District of Arizona says 57% were recovered or located within 7 days of the Marshal Service getting involved. In Arizona, 33 children were recovered and 16 children were located as safe. This includes a 16-year-old girl from Phoenix who was sex trafficked in several states before she was found.
We know that it's a 16-year-old female out of the Phoenix greater area that unfortunately looks like was trafficked in Los Angeles and then in Miami, and then she was recovered in Michigan. All of that was through the work efforts of the Marshal Service and our partner agencies following her from missing in Arizona out to Los Angeles, down to Miami, and then in Michigan.
That case is still being investigated now. Of the 49 cases in Arizona, Van Bayless says 8 children were likely trafficked. Reporting in Phoenix, Lindsay Rakes, Fox 10 News.
So funny how like all this, like I said, 200 missing children found. They want us outraged by people getting unalive, by the police, like it ain't been happening all year. I could pull up one right now that happened here in Nashville. Police killed somebody. Matter of fact, let me put it up. Police. See how many stories I can pull up this year alone. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna type in. I know what to look for. Let's see. Officer involved shooting, Nashville, Tennessee, 2020 through 2024. I'm gonna say that. Yeah. Here's one. Let's see what this one is. Grabbing number one, we shot the man killed by police, probably stabbing. Well, they saying this man was running down the steps with a knife, so, I can't justify that one. Let's see. No, wait a minute. I want to type in officer. Hold up. Yeah, see, yeah. Like this shooting right here, y'all. To this day, this happened in 2021, and I think this did make national news. But I still don't believe this lady tried to shoot this police officer. I honestly don't. But that happened here in 2021. She got unalive by the police in a Dollar General parking lot. I don't even want to show it because it's graphic. But, yeah, like they just want us to be outraged. And I'm not saying we shouldn't be outraged, but this stuff happens every day. Every day. Every day. So prayers to Sonia Massie and her family. I pray they get justice and the officer actually gets punished for what he did, and not just we're gonna lock him up until election and then we're gonna let him out, or we're gonna find a reason to justify what he did. No. They're trying to make us forget about her by all this politics stuff. But at the end of the day, her unaliving was still political. Meaning, not meaning that that police officer didn't have the demon in him, because he did. But what I'm saying is they're using her unaliving to make us upset, to make us feel like, oh, and then they spread the lies that Trump is over Project 2025, which wants to give police immunity. So they're like, oh no, we don't need to we don't need to vote for Trump because he gonna give the police immunity. And look, this police officer just killed her. Look who else can they kill if they get immunity? Just trying to outrage us for no reason, when that's not even what's gonna happen. Trump didn't even endorse Project 2025 and not even a part of it. They lied to you. He's not even a part of it. And then even if he was a part of it, first of all, a president just can't come in and just say they gonna do this and this what happens. Congress and Senate and all that has to make the decisions. Yeah, so that's that. So that's what I've been talking about on my page lately, and been getting a lot of some good feedback, and some, not so good. But I mean, that's just, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I don't want to tell anyone like you have to agree with me. No, you don't. I want to hear your opinion, and then I also want to hear your opinion and why you have that opinion. Don't just, or if somebody tell you facts about something and they show you the facts, and then you just come and just don't want to believe it, but then have no other facts to cover that up, back that up, then just be quiet. But hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I know I was on mute. Hey, Sugar Man. The sound was off because I was talking to my children.
Mommy, you can't fight.
Chanel, be quiet.
You don't know what I can do. The people who are the most
because
silent
you ain't
about
seen
it,
me.
the ones that whoop the most.
Yeah. And so, yeah, my sister got mad. And, you know, she was mad talking about, she hit me first. And then I'm like, girl, I don't know what your intentions was. You bigger than me. You get up running like you finna do something. Oh, no, I'm going to just do it first. And then, yeah, like, you not finna get that close. And, no.
And trying to talk about, respectfully, I'm finna be at the door tonight. Okay. I'm
and who
white.
though?
I'm half white, so go ahead. I'm gonna call the police.
Oh yeah, somebody called me
use
racist today because Kamala Harris is not black, and I'm pointing it out, but I'm racist.
I mean, she's not.
Listen. Yeah, and my biracial. This is my I don't even what to call her. This is my daughter-in-law. My biracial daughter-in-law said that I have Asian nieces that's mixed with black, and guess what? They don't look like Kamala because she not black.
What color is you?
She Indian, Hindu, Jamaican. I know Chinese Jamaicans, Indian Jamaicans, European Jamaicans. Jamaica don't mean black. Okay? Jamaica is a country, not a color.
Like
I'm gonna plug up my phone.
People like on TikTok they call him Nugget.
Yeah, she is Indian, right? Frozen Max, like what? Did she think we? She must thought we forgot when she came on there. I will be your next, your first South Asian. What she said?
That means I'm
Asian
and I have Hawaiian side.
Here you go, y'all. Here you go. I'm gonna show it again. I showed it earlier for my audience, but y'all just now coming in. Like, girl, quick, cut it out. Here she go, right here, y'all.
Recalling her mother's journey from India to America. Now, her mother, Shamila Gopalan, was born in Chennai and immigrated to America to study at UC Berkeley. The Indian origin senator also talked about her trips to India and her mother's attempts to instill a love of good idli in her.
Girl, dumbed in the mud. Just listen, I got some girl. I got
stand before you as the first candidate for vice president of the United States of South Asian descent. When my mother, Shamila,
South Asian descent. Did y'all hear first black and South Asian? Did y'all just hear South Asian? Okay.
But she carried with her lessons from back home. Growing up, my mother would take my sister, Maya, and me back to what was then called Madras.
I was lying
because she wanted us to understand where she had come from.
They had
and where we
had John early.
Recalling her mother's journey from India. Recalling her mother's journey from India to America.
So again, let's hear her say that one more time, y'all, because we
was born in Chennai and immigrated to America to study at UC Berkeley. The Indian origin senator also talked about her trips to India and her mother's attempts to instill a love of good idli in her.
That's just what she said.
I stand before you as the first candidate for vice president of the United States of South Asian descent.
She didn't even know what she wanted to say. She didn't even know what to say, y'all, because she didn't know what chameleon to be today. And then,
so you mean
listen,
to tell me
and this made me mad.
A naturally born man fight a woman in the Olympics, and within 46 seconds she quit? I bet she did. That's like me getting in a fight with my man.
A whole trans
considered
man
domestic
the woman in the
violence. So why would y'all allow that to happen?
In the Olympics? In the Olympics,
And that's
a woman
supposed to be okay.
she never been hit that hard in her life.
Every woman in the Olympic sports and any sport should boycott, not participate. If they're going to allow men, I don't care if you identify as a woman. If you were born a man, then that means you have man chromosomes, man muscles. Like,
yeah, same thing in the swimming.
I cannot believe this is going on. I cannot believe Paris is allowing this to happen. God is not pleased, and Jehovah is coming back. And I hope y'all ready in Jesus' name. Amen. No.
And then this was my video, y'all. It's going viral.
Vice President Kamala Harris
we
is
got
only on the
60,000
ticket because she's a
views in
black
2
woman.
days.
Well, I can say that I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black.
I love her.
Is she Indian or is she class. You know what? I respect either one. I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person. I think somebody should look into that too when you continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
Just love like block. She just turned block. It's not like Count Dracula when said.
He's just great. I mean, come on.
He set up his own. And then look at this, y'all. Look, y'all. Look. This is why they need to stop No Child Left Behind. Right here. Wait a minute.
Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris
Hold up. Yeah, Shamar goes to school. Yeah. It's with a letter E.
It's with a letter E. Like onion. I can't give you no hints. You gotta just say, alright, okay, E. And
I would have said a U with anything.
Right, if I'm gonna spell it wrong, at least a U maybe.
Onion.
And that's a 7th grader he's going to get.
E-N-I. Yeah, because I'm trying to E-N-I.
He said, yeah, because I'm trying to figure out how to spell it.
Catch tomorrow. Spell onion.
I'm going to show y'all the whole video now, but watch this one. Watch this.
5 seconds on the clock. Name 3 fruits.
Strawberry, banana, orange.
Name 3 fruits. Everybody just name 3. Okay, you name your 3.
Okay, so.
Okay. Everybody just name 3 before, because he ain't going to get 3 before we name 3. Everybody.
What is that?
5 seconds been up, first of all. Let me see. Trying to think. Starch.
That's one of them, ain't it?
This is so sad.
Starch was my favorite. No, they showed the picture. Starch. Look, wait a minute, go back. Wait a minute.
I didn't even know that. That's not a fruit.
What's the name? Let me see. Try to think.
Starch.
That's one of them, ain't it?
Wait a minute, y'all. This is the original. So it's one that Shamar goes to school, Shamar goes to work.
Last time you see me and him together, you know, we was on the streets of Atlanta previously.
Can he go against me?
Wait a minute.
Can he please
Janelle, quiet.
Who? Can you go to Atlanta and try?
Me and Janelle was gonna react to these.
Because I want to
$20 bill.
Okay.
I want to be like, can we do Are You Smarter Than a 5th grader?
Yeah, see, that's why I need to stop No Child Left Behind. Stop.
A 2:15.
Listen, if they say 2:15, what time is it, y'all?
2:15. No, 1:15. I'm just checking.
2:15.
Oh, 3:15.
Past 2, Janelle.
2:20. 2:45. I forgot.
You stop.
I forgot.
Quit naming. You was right the first time.
What?
So you got me at
Your first answer.
I said 2:15.
All right, then. Quit second guessing yourself. Right.
You have had that? Now the winner of the 2024 Classroom Games.
Oh, you got it fast.
I forgot. I said 2:15. Then you
Look
said
how they got flies going around him, y'all. Watch
It's
this.
supposed to be made out of Play-Doh.
Yeah, hush.
Oh, they so jerk.
Yeah, watch.
It's supposed to be made out of Play-Doh.
What you see, CJ?
Big Marco.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it.
I love how they still did his slide like that.
Yeah.
Something made out of Play-Doh.
Everybody else look good. On me.
She looked good.
Why you this for the first dude?
But they be doing him. I don't know. She look a little creepy now.
Exactly. She's annoying too.
Look at him.
You got it.
Okay. Look.
Okay.
Somebody asked to see his iPhone.
Locked.
Janelle, my phone is on vertical.
And the change that was in my bag. For them to do something like that, they're junkies.
Yo, welcome to Classroom Wars, man. I'm here with the biggest.
Yeah, Marco, you already know it.
We ain't finna pass him. The boy he going against is like a little rapper dude. Prince Vandy. Prince Vandy.
How old are you? 13.
13.
Yo, it's your boy Prince Vandy. I'm
But he was on the video with
what's
his name?
Casanet.
It's yours.
What school you in? I'm in Hampton, 7th, 8th grade now. So you got me in a class with an 8th grade little boy.
8th grade little boy. What the hell is an 8th?
Oh my god! I am the biggest motherfucking biggest, as you know, problem period. Yeah, me.
No.
Oh my god!
Alright, man. So I got y'all a little gift. You know, the blue bag in front of y'all. Go ahead and see what's in there.
If y'all can see our reaction, we gotta do a reaction where y'all can see our face on another time. But we gonna react this way. We
I ain't
just
gonna lie,
hear us.
don't be scared to just wake up and see that next to you. Oh,
yeah, so we already said the 2:15. This is what Shamar gonna say.
Well, no, wait. Let me
think. So that's a hard one. Every answer he got, he said that's a hard one.
2:15.
He's looking like
201.
201.
He must be faking it.
Who?
Him.
The boy?
Yeah.
No, he didn't know it either. These kids didn't know it either. I had to teach them that anything can be a quarter or something.
Both got that wrong.
So like it's 60 seconds in a minute. So if you break that up into quarters, 15, 30, 45, 60, instead of thinking it's 225. No.
All right, next question. Next question.
Like
Classroom, are y'all ready?
Yeah, I had to teach them.
Name 3 countries.
Look,
name 3 countries.
Name 3 countries.
Go ahead, think about it.
Somebody name they 3.
I was gonna say countries. I ain't gonna say
You can name anything.
Jamaica.
U.S.
U.S. is a
Mexico.
China.
And we got
there you go.
Jamaica.
Come on, it's thousands of countries. Y'all can name 3.
You talking about like South Asia?
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Okay.
Don't say that.
I be getting thrown off between states.
Yeah, no, states. No, we're not talking about like the states inside Africa. Africa is
North
Africa, actually,
let's go with it. I read something like that.
North America, South America, Australia,
North America.
No,
what's the
like,
other country?
so the countries are in the state or the states are in the country? The
They
states
probably
are in
say
the
11.
country. Like we are Nashville City inside Tennessee.
Wait,
the
it's
state.
a whole bunch of things behind him.
Oh yeah, watch this. Right, exactly. They can just look. Listen to this
They probably say 11.
He looked back and said,
Mama, look.
That nigga said Atlanta is a country, y'all. Oh, shut up. What?
So 13. Okay. Have you ever had a job?
Hey,
Have you ever worked anywhere?
No.
Never had a job. Now, have your mom ever give you allowance? Yeah. Okay. So how much does she usually give you? Like, how much have you ever had at one time?
300.
300. Okay. So
Okay, listen to this.
This should be easy.
Don't say this out loud. Just think it in your head.
How much?
Think it in your head, everybody.
$20 bills.
$50, $20 bills.
I already know it.
$50, $20 bills.
Think it in your head.
I'll just say 5,000.
5,000 is his answer. Okay, Big Marco.
What is $50, $20 bills, chat?
Can I say
I mean, we know the answer, but we in school.
So how much, if I give you, if I say, you know what, come here, I got $50, $20 bills.
You know what he said?
So let's do this. How much is 5 $20 bills?
Listen, how much is $5 $20 bills? Now y'all can say that out loud.
How much is 5 $20?
Okay, so how many is 50?
Shit, I'll say $5.
Okay, well listen to Shamaya's.
Shit, I'll say $5. This is 5 $20 bills. Shit, I'll say $5.
$5 $20 bills is $5,000.
It should be.
5,000.
Wait, what's the question again?
Shamar said 5 was 5,000.
Or should I say,
Shalom.
instead of 5,000, I'd say what? Can you say the question again?
How about saying the right answer?
How much is 5 $20 bills?
Zeros from the 50 and then the 20.
5 $20 bills. 100.
That's correct. That's correct. Okay, now 5 $20 bills. If 5 is 100.
Why is she even
How much is 50?
She's a
500.
That's
wrong. Sadly wrong. Did you change your answer? Or you staying with your answer?
Right. Never. Janelle, you don't
I
put
put my
Just ate your
I know
Because
that's
I already know it's wrong. Both of them are wrong. I already know it's wrong.
okay, so now you go next one.
Now y'all ugly ass black motherfuckers always got something to say. Shut your black ass up.
What?
What? Huh? What? Where's up? Move shallow.
What you eating, bro?
Come on,
Y'all can play it.
Put mine. I'm trying to hear what he just said.
water for me.
Shut your black ass up.
Class up. That's all I heard. It wasn't even black.
Move. Bro, put my stuff down. You already have one.
I'm gonna give each one of y'all the question. I got 5 seconds to answer. You ready? Okay, Fendi up first. All right, 5 seconds on the clock. Name 3 cereals. Go.
Stop.
3 cereals. Oh, Lucky Charms, Captain Crunch, and what? That already? 5 seconds is up, man. He got 2 out of 3, and that's sadly not good enough. Big Fendi. Now, Big Marco. 5 seconds on the clock. Name 3 fruits. Go. Go yard. Okay, so we got
goddamn like watermelon.
He could have named anything. Like he's eating.
Tomato.
What's the name? Let me see. Try to think. Star Crunch. This one of them, ain't it? Star Crunch. The hell is that? I say this. No. Let me tell you.
It's been 5 seconds now.
It's been 5 seconds.
Been 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Here go the top.
So I give up on that one.
I'm so sorry.
Clock that.
She said clock that.
These folks out here is really scamming people. And I know the bitch that was doing it. Folks out here is really scamming people. And I know the bitch that was doing it too. Because I got her Instagram. So y'all make sure y'all report underscore Queen Shamar Bad Bitch. Now we're gonna do another rapid round. I wanna do another rapid round. Give y'all a chance to redeem yourselves, okay? Okay, we're gonna start with Big Marco. We're gonna start with Big Marco. I'm gonna make it easier, okay? Rapid round, you got 5 seconds this time, okay? We gave you 50 minutes last time, but we got 5 seconds on the clock. Name 3 colors. Go.
Blue, red,
all right.
You're black.
Right. Your bag is blue.
Like
the pants you got on is tan.
Well, at least he got it right.
Finally.
That's the first time she's ever seen.
Fendi, chance to take the lead. Okay, Fendi, you ready? Yeah. It's kind of hard. Okay. 5. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
Kind of hard.
Name 3 celebrities.
Really?
So,
I don't know celebrities.
Lil Baby, Gunna,
I know you know 3.
I was gonna say
anybody.
Rihanna, and Cardi B.
Yeah, anybody.
Cardi B.
You could have said yourself.
Right, you could have said his damn self.
So natural.
I want that bracelet.
He just so natural. No.
This is my favorite segment. This is my favorite segment. I don't know, how y'all.
Is the map segment?
Hey, okay. So this one gonna be, we gonna test to see how good y'all are, and then we gonna go up in difficulty. Okay. How about you, Marco? What you feel about the spelling? I don't know at this point. So let's just try it out. Fendi, you up first. Let's start it off easy. Fendi.
And he had braces.
Can you spell corn?
Alright.
C-O-R-N.
Who had braces?
Shamar.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Marco.
Kalia said he just got the braces. See, like
he took them off. I'm sure.
Can you spell onion?
This the one, y'all.
I'll pass on that one because
somebody I'll pass because that's kind of hard.
You can't pass that? No, you can't pass. You gotta just. So you gotta spell it out. You gotta spell it out.
Can I redeem? But I bet you can.
You can redeem after he gets his sentence. All right. Take your time.
They could have at least gave him the egg.
They could at least gave him the word.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right, and this one, she got that nigga cat. How you spell cat?
C-A-T.
K.
Bro, ain't he gay?
Spelled that.
I got a word he can spell. I gotta see, okay.
He probably can't even spell that.
Exactly, but know how to.
If he would have said K, he might know how to spell what he did, maybe.
Do you know how to spell cash out? You always begging.
Okay.
It's with a letter E.
You see it almost every day.
It's with a letter E. It says what a letter E. Like onion. I can't give you no hints. No. Alright, E. Okay, E. No.
Did he start off with the letter E?
E, yeah.
I thought he had an O with it.
No. E.
And he said, and then he told the 13-year-old that he was almost close. Let's go, Marco.
Okay.
E-N-I.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out how to spell it.
What? It's O-N-I on it.
What come out the head?
5 seconds on the clock.
You supposed to know. Onions. Look at an S. Look how he said onions.
Let's go ahead. Finish.
Mommy said, Mama.
Onions. Like,
you got 2 right.
You don't even say it right. Of course you don't know how to spell it. Onions. He said I didn't spell it right. Listen. He's serious.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You didn't even finish it. So what the hell do you mean did you spell it right? It's right there at this point.
Hey, boy, that's good. Like he gonna shoot me.
Listen. Watch this.
The fuck?
Listen.
And they ain't not even on that. You're doing it in a restaurant that got cameras.
What's cameras?
You're doing this thing in a restaurant that got cameras.
Cameras.
Oh my God, I have a
Cameras.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Are you recording me off the camera?
You showed very good promise right there. Let's keep it easy. Bendy, can you spell email?
Email.
Email.
E-M-A-I-L.
I mean, I hope a 7th grader know how to spell E and meal.
Now, Shamar.
I know how to spell. That's
can't go down too far. You cannot go down too far.
Okay, be quiet, Jamil.
Can you spell turtle?
Turtle? This is how he said though.
Turtle.
That's kind of hard a little bit. Wait.
He keeps saying
everything is kind of hard. Okay, TR. Already wrong.
He's laughing after this.
TR, turtle. Did I spell it correctly? No.
Why they keep playing this music?
He can't even say correctly.
Why they keep playing this music?
I'm doing the best. Like, I'm doing the best. You're not doing your best. Yeah, because I know turtle. Right.
Go ahead and teach him how to spell turtle. I mean, what is it? Is it turtle? Yeah, turtle. T-U-R-T-L-E.
T-U-R. Quit twisting my hair. Her. Okay, now watch this part. Wait a minute.
Big to the motherfucker.
Wait a minute, this part.
Stop hitting me and my DM with the fuckery because I'm blocking your ass, bitch. B to the motherfucking L to the motherfucking O to the motherfucking C to the motherfucking K.
But hold on, wait. You can
was he spelling
block? No, at first I thought he was spelling block. He was gonna block him.
To the motherfucking C.
Wait a minute. There you go.
B to the motherfucking L to the motherfucking O to the motherfucking C to the motherfucking K.
But hold on, wait.
Okay.
You can hear the answer, but you can hear the answer. Yeah, he probably had to. Somebody that Block was in the comment. He was reading it.
He said
He was reading the comment.
You know, Shamar does get money from his supporters, right? So, can you spell the word please?
Please. P-L. Stand up. P-L-E-S-E. No. Close. Please.
It's close, but that's not it. Bendy, can you tell them how to spell please?
Now move it.
No, I'm not using that no.
Okay, now wait a minute.
This is my favorite dance. Show me before you try to put something in my hair.
Too easy.
I got a sensitive face.
Okay. I'm gonna try to spell it correct.
Did he have to spell some? Oh yeah, he had to spell waterfall. He got it right though, y'all.
Get out back this announcement.
This is the background.
For people that already knows about me, but they don't know shit about me. We'll be right back. What if I told you?
No, we don't want to see that.
I use that don't even work.
So how y'all feel? Like y'all feel like y'all can do it?
They only get money because
We have 3 of them. I'm gonna give y'all 3 chances to win $1,000. The rule: 3 tries.
Go do the 750 thing.
Stop.
Can you pause that? I was trying to do it.
Y'all know how to say these.
Yeah.
What? Peter Piper picked it.
Let me do it.
Everybody gonna try.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter. Yeah.
Peter Piper picked a pick up. No. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers? Peter Piper picked.
Yeah, you read that
Man,
too
that
slow.
would have had me.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers? Peter Piper picked.
Probably came out in your time.
He did, duh. That's how I came out. TT and them knew that. But watch how Shamar said, like, wait a minute, that's the whole point.
Peter Pecker. This is a good one.
Janelle, go on with
Peter
that.
Piper pick up that.
That's not. Just need it for this side.
Peter Piper pick up.
Peter Piper supposed to have a little curl out.
It's gonna come back up when Shamar do it, girl.
You only get 1 try.
Peter.
Now you get 3 tries.
Peter Piper. Hold on.
Girl, hold on. We finna continue.
Just get
Cause we wanna laugh at Shamar.
Wait.
I know.
First of all, you have to know how to read in order to say stuff right. That's the problem.
You don't know how to read.
Listen, watch.
Peter Pecker. A pecker.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A pickle pepper.
The first one was
This is even weird. Okay, Peter Pecker. Peter Pecker. A Peter of Pecker.
What?
Pecker. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one because it's kind of hard.
Everything is hard to you. Okay, now watch this one. This one funny because I didn't know this one before.
I know this one.
I know it now.
Mama, I know this one.
Some butter, but
Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better bought better. What the freak? It just that look.
So 'twas better, Betty bought a bitter.
Betty bought a. Is this new? I've never.
Yeah, because I ain't never heard of this one either.
Betty bought her by some butter.
Betty bought her by some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better, Betty bought a bit of better butter.
Can I read this one out?
Wait, you said better. Betty bought it by some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But
you know that dude that got a cricket jet and he kind of sideways.
Oh, y'all know Deshaun Frost. Deshaun Frost took him to the chiropractor. Yes, y'all. And watch in the comments, they was like, who else thought he was gonna be standing up straight after? No, that is a defect of birth. Like,
Betty bought her some butter, but she said the butter's better. If I put it in my batter, it will
the Barker, if you put in
he said butter is Barker.
Better, it will make my better biker.
What did you just say?
But a big,
I'm done.
A better Barker will make my Barker better.
Do the other side.
No.
You got one side. You gotta do the other
this
side.
one right here because where is it? This one.
Many fucks. What you call me, okay? You can say what the fuck you want to say, but your ass still gonna be watching me. The fuck? Now, all right, we got 2 more. You know what?
Now this one funny because he.
My GPA.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, because they're kind
my ass went, I went all the way to the beginning. My bad.
It's a 9.
Wait a minute. This is.
So woodchuck could chuck wood. He would chuck wood as much as he could.
That one ain't how we learned it.
Wood has woodchuck wood if woodchuck could chuck wood. That's correct.
Wait, no, watch the mark part first. As far as it's like somebody done like said this before in his like one of his lives for him to see it. But watch, that's why he laughing.
How much wood could a wood? Shit. L.A. wood. Shit. So, bitch, you don't even know what the fuck you say. I can't even pronounce what the fuck you just said.
We know.
Oh my god, bitch, you confusing me. Do you not know you confusing me?
You confusing me.
Wait.
That's why he laughing because he like y'all playing me. But that's how he said. Wait a minute, come on.
This is what
when the words come up.
I do it.
Say it.
How much wood?
That moose, you can get some water. That's water in there. Girl, he can say it. You here?
How much wood?
How much wood? I can't even do it. He's talking.
Go.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would as much as he could and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Alright.
How much would a chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck. He would as much as he could chuck as much
Lord
wood
Jesus, help
as
save the grown-ups.
would chuck. Would if woodchuck could chuck wood.
Could chuck wood. He got aggressive on that.
It very flinty or whatever.
See, that was fuzzy, was it?
It's kind of weird.
That looks so easy.
That's my favorite one.
There you go.
Alright, fuzzy wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy wuzzy was it very fuzzy.
Was he? So fuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? You have to say it right.
I did say it right.
You have to know how to read, like I said.
Wendy had no hair, so Flavor, Wendy, very flinty or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of weird to me.
Wait a minute, let me go to defrost.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him because if he win, he just gonna have to win that one because I don't know what.
And they got another one here. Shamar goes to work. I haven't watched that one yet. And then what was the other one, y'all?
Fuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy wasn't.
Shamar get a restaurant.
So Fuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he?
Jillian, why would you do this?
We're touching stuff. I had a chiropractor to change Shamar's life.
Yes, Shamar, superstar. What's up? Best crack in town. What's going on?
What if the chiropractor started coming here to get
Yeah, I'm finna get us this in the room.
You can go back. I don't like
Big
that one.
Margas.
I'll try.
Sorry if I be like in the bed or something like that. They probably will, but I don't even get up and just say.
It's yours.
It don't really hurt me or nothing. Because I'm too flexible. I've been doing
He said it don't hurt because he flexible.
Backflip.
No. We ain't never seen you do no backflip, Shamar.
I just seen you really bend down or nothing. Big.
What can I do? Can you do a backflip? What can you do?
Nigga lying. Show us you can do a backflip.
You don't smoke crack, though, dude. No, don't smoke crack. This one's crack. This one's crack.
Cece, let me do this side. You nailed it up.
No, I'm gonna adjust your spine so it's gonna like crack a little bit for real. It ain't gonna hurt. It's just gonna feel really good. Oh, you know.
I need one of them. I need to go to after having 6 babies.
Show the video first. So yeah.
No, I'm talking about the real, like the ones where, like I've seen where people had 20 years of pain, even having headaches, and they went to
I did it.
like the right one to really adjust your body.
Okay, well, let's do it. Remember the judges?
One time, one chiropractor did this one girl, she couldn't walk.
Oh yeah? DGI. What's saying that? Everyone's saying that. Crack. You know what that crack is?
What?
What do you think it is?
I think it's like basically just.
You hear that?
Just cracking your leg.
What is that noise though? Where's it coming from?
Your bone?
No, see,
I mean, not your bone, but like your,
there's gas in between the bones.
She got good hair.
Oh, it is?
Gas is what does that. Yes.
Young gotta make it
I
like,
didn't know
like
that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You ever get something from Amazon?
Huh?
You get something from Amazon? You ever order something from Amazon? You get a package in the mail, it's got those little bubbles in there, what you want to do?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to the chiropractor part.
Oh, right there. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in. Oh! There you go.
I don't know that. I felt there. I felt there.
Is that bad?
For real. It wasn't.
Yeah, right?
Right, that's why I want y'all to see. I was so amazed.
Right here.
I know. We're gonna do the other side now. You ready?
Okay.
Let's go on the other side, all right? Coming over here.
All right.
Yeah, that felt good, right? I'm trying to tell you, you ain't gonna hurt, right?
Ooh.
Come here, brother. Right here, okay?
Ooh.
Look what my this shoulder. Why don't you just drop it down just a little bit? Drop it down. Good.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why you gotta have the right chiropractor, because the wrong chiropractor can mess you up. That's why you just don't let everybody crack your like.
Yeah, more definitely. It more definitely is. It more definitely is.
His weight list is always like
The
20,
crack
30
this side, the
y'all.
crack
I want to
this side. I'm like,
go
whoa, wait. Hold on.
his prices ain't even high. It's like
That feel
$300
good.
some dollars.
I don't
And
feel
it
like
go
it's been
down
paying
if you let
I
him
know you were
record it
nervous,
and
but
put
I
it,
didn't
on
want you
his
to be
YouTube
nervous.
or
It
whatever.
wasn't bad, was it?
Yeah, he real good. He
That's
good.
what we got. Look, I ain't
He
gonna lie.
Chinese, he learned it from his great you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, it was a lady, she had headaches for 20 some years, body pain. When she left there, her headache was gone, first of all, from the first, when he did the first major crack, you know,
It's gonna feel a little weird. I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be great, man. All right, just relax, all right? Put your hand just like this. Put your hand just like that. Yeah, just relax a bit. So you grew up in Atlanta, huh?
Uh-huh.
Where did you go to high school and stuff?
America,
Okay.
Shot City, Duggan High School. But I only went to Duggan High School because I was fighting a lot. And I was a little bad boy.
You were a bad boy?
Yeah.
All right, don't be fighting me now, bro. I'm just trying to help you out.
I'm not gonna do that.
Right? So, I'm gonna put my hand right here. Come on, I need your help, okay?
Okay.
This is what I need you to do. I need you to keep your mouth closed, teeth together. I don't want you biting your tongue. Keep your mouth like that, breathe through your nose. You can go real fast.
Okay.
Okay? I'll put my hand right underneath here. And I'm just gonna pull back, okay? Hang in there, brother.
Oh. Okay.
See, like I need one of them in the back part, like the bottom of my body, where baby sit in for 6 babies sit in for 9 months.
Oh, good, right?
Yeah, it didn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
Cute, right?
Uh-huh.
I need all that.
Thanks, okay?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you got
All right? Just relax.
Okay.
Make you taller. You might feel it. You might feel it in your hip. You ready?
Everybody was like, Deshaun, the first person to ever try to help Shamar with his condition. I feel like everybody else just try to make fun of his condition, not really try to help him.
Yeah, I felt that in my ankle. I felt that in my ankle, but hey.
You ready for some more?
Yeah.
You sure?
He said he felt that in his ankle, y'all.
In here, okay? Okay. Hang in there. You ready? Hang in there, brother.
Oh. Okay.
Look, I might miss some
No, Eve.
You can breathe a little bit.
Yeah, I did. I just more difficult. Okay.
This is amazing, y'all. Wait a minute, I want you guys to get to the back, because y'all want to see the back part.
Y'all finna get the alarm.
Yeah, when they do the lower part, like that's the part of the back. I need Lord.
He's all crooked here. See this one a little longer? See that?
Look how one of his legs on there. We know that because
right. Come on, let's line your right side for me, okay? All the way to the side. No, on the other side.
But is he really gonna be able to align him, being how his body is?
Got it?
Yeah.
How you feeling? Feeling good?
Good. Tell me he gonna align, like make his legs the same length, but how when he goes?
Bring you over like this. Good.
Oh.
Right. So I'm like, how you?
Right over here.
Did you hear it? How'd that feel?
Good.
Wait a minute, let me see.
Hang in there, brother. You all right? It ain't gonna hurt. You got that. You got that. You got it. We're gonna come back. Ooh. You got a premature.
Let's see another one.
Oh, damn, that's a lot.
Okay, I think he finna get up now.
It's gonna be the same day.
Bro.
Oh. That put a stomach on my head.
On your back. On your back. No, not on your stomach. On your
On my
back.
back.
On your back.
Oh, this one.
Where you feel this one, bro?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is the best one. This one you can feel it. This one you can feel your toes. You look like you're scared, bro. What's scared, bro?
Yeah.
He's scared.
Pull it, all right?
Look.
Somebody where you feel it.
Look, y'all.
2.
What?
3.
Oh. I felt it right back here. I felt it right there.
Let's see how he is when he gets
Feel.
up.
Be honest, how you feel? Tell everybody how you feel.
I feel great. I don't even feel no pain on nothing. Like, I don't feel no pain on nothing. And all this that I had to go through, it feels great. Yeah.
Like if he wore like regular clothes and was trying to wear girl clothes and stuff,
The best crack is hell. The best way. If you ain't called in here yet, you need to come on to here. Because if you got some crackers that get done or get popped, come in here. He'll get you right for real.
yeah. So yeah, I want y'all to see this. I kudos to Deshaun Fox for helping Shamar, you know, with his, condition with his body, like really trying to help him though. So yeah.
Hold on. You got it on my eyebrow. This is what I'm trying to show you. You didn't need to pull it out. All you need to do was swoop it, push it back. Hold on, I need to. And comb it in. Sorry. Because you pulled my whole damn.
Janelle.
Yeah, swoop it. Mom, where that purple thing go?
The purple thing.
The nail purple. Where is it?
Huh?
Can I redo your phone?
The purple bag.
What purple bag?
Why?
I
Like
need you to
what
put water
candy?
in that. Put water in that.
What?
The milk and honey thing.
I saw that bag somewhere.
You got a little evil laugh.
Right.
Where did it go?
Then can I redo
Girl.
your
Janelle. Tore up.
And the owner said that
Left the jewels that you had.
what was the best on earth.
Boy. Come here, Sean.
They said Kamala is the original hot to it girl. We know. We know that's how she got into office.
I'm trying to.
I want to see this part before we get up off here, y'all. I love Beanie Johnson. Shout out to Beanie Johnson.
I'm finna get that.
Wait.
Okay.
Look, this is how America gonna look with her. Yep. What? Don't get behind me. This is America with Kamala in office.
Mama.
Well, it doesn't matter your past. Like, for instance, if you were the side chick to a D-list celebrity, you could go on to become an illegitimately installed nominee for the Democrat Party for president.
Y'all, Kamala Harris is the side chick to Montel Jordan. Montel, yeah.
Before she met Doug Emhoff, she dated some prominent men, including in 2001, former talk show host Montel Williams. Back then, he was the famous one and had to introduce her to the paparazzi.
She Kamala, not Kamala, not Camilla.
Do they really?
You know, he said she was Kamala back then.
Oh yes, Kamala
Look,
Harris,
y'all.
infamous for dating a couple of famous folks. Ooh yeah, baby. Throwback to when Kamala Harris was just the side chick. This was actually community noted. Montel Williams, Kamala Harris dated in 2021. The other woman is Williams' daughter. In a sense, using the OP vernacular, Kamala Harris was not the side, but the main.
They said Kamala wasn't the side, she was the main.
It's amazing how quickly somebody can rise and fall, especially in the era of the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, you've probably heard of the Hawk Tuah girl.
You know, that was from here. In case y'all didn't know, the Hot Tuah girl,
catchfried
Broadway.
You know, the thing.
It was down here in
Hawk Tuah girl becomes TikTok sensation as catchphrase spawns merch and memes and, well, paintings, I guess, in honor of the Hawk Tuah girl. Girl's name is actually Haley Welsh, and
Who is who?
One of the kids went outside.
Journey went outside.
What you
She
doing?
has now 2.2 million followers on Instagram.
No.
She's also on X,
Brush the back of my hair.
and she's making content, man. She's gonna take this viral moment and run with it.
Not nappy. That's how.
So this is something that part of internet culture, right? Right?
No.
Okay.
I know
There
what
we
you're
go.
trying to
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
So, what?
Because you're not touching this part. I know what you're trying to do, but you're not even touching it.
Called the original Hot to a Girl on Fox.
That's what Fox say.
I posted
Fox
this and it got 8 million views, so I thought I'd just.
Yeah, you got a lot of views for that.
Oh boy, here we go. On Fox News, a commentator said, Kamala Harris, the original Hot to a Girl.
Yeah, and then there's the DEI press secretary telling you that the DEI vice president is the future of the party here. And so the future looks kind of dim for the Democrats here, but this is no shocker either. Kamala Harris, she's the original Hot to a Girl. That's the way she got where she is. And the party's going downhill if it's in her hands.
That was tough. That was harsh.
You done call her the original Hot to a Girl. The news. The news.
My widow's keep his not all that.
The news, y'all.
Like, Kamala Harris was in the White House.
I don't like those edges.
Yeah, I just want y'all to see that part before I got up off here. I thought that was hilarious.
Girl, go fix your hair.
I can't. I have to take it down.
So she was with this man, Willie Brown, that 31 years her senior. Yeah, we know how she got to where she was. We know.
My girl was getting down.
Yeah, hot two-way on it. She was putting that hot two-way on there. Who is this lady talking? Why ain't
This is Willie Brown. Been destroying the black community.
Truly unlikable.
Hand and knee. Oh my. This was a moment just seconds ago at a Donald Trump rally.
So aside from her record as a prosecutor, why don't we ask Mrs. Willie Brown if Kamala Harris cares about black families?
Oh! I ain't gonna lie, she did just eat her up.
She did. She did.
You know, the old
Let's say that again in case y'all didn't hear that.
To dismantle the black
Donald Trump rally in Atlanta.
See, the first step in destroying the black community is to dismantle the black family. So aside from her record as a prosecutor, why don't we ask Mrs. Willie Brown if Kamala Harris cares about black families?
Yeah, they killed her.
Person with no adult skills.
They killed
a
her.
person who can't figure out how to pronounce. For men,
Damn,
always afraid because they're
tough times on account of my actions. I took responsibility in the year since. And with Brown era, it's hard to keep track of things.
Who that was?
Joe Biden's vetting. Had a relationship. Marriage.
Who was dating Harris? Wait a minute. Let me talk about who first marriage. Wait a minute. Hold up.
All of these got past the Fox News censors. Pretty remarkable, actually. Oh, yes. Kamala Harris not the only one to have interesting adult scandals.
Oh, well, that's it. I thought that was funny, y'all. So, yeah. We know how Kamala got to the presidency. Hot twin on it. Yeah, so, hot twin on it being Indian, hot twin on it being Asian, hot twin on it trying to be black.
My girl didn't even say she was black. She just said South Asian.
All right, now all of a sudden she want to be the first. Now in every document that you go back to, they done added first black and South Asian in there. No, don't try to change. Don't try to rewrite what you said, lady. You announce yourself as the first Indian. When you came into politics, you was in there. What she went to HBCU? What does that mean? Half my professors was Indian, looking just like her daddy.
Black people there. I mean, white people.
Right,
there.
looking just like her dad, and I'm in class barely understanding what's going on as far as understanding the professor. So you better figure it out how to learn. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I'm about to get up off here, y'all, because I've been on here long enough. My video is doing great now. It has 61,000 views. So
Mom, I know you won't care somebody
MomBossMayo and the Loud House is out. Y'all hit that like button, hit the share button, and subscribe so you can get our notifications. Peace out.